Yeah, I think it's just come off the map. There we go.
There
Ah,
we
there
go.
it is. Rooms 3 and 6 are back.
Got teleported somewhere.
Oh no.
The vampire lady say, "Let me just
Anyway,
bring
where
this
was
with
I?
me."
Messaging
That's why we don't
dance.
fuck magic like that.
Oh, it's just this guy's room like exploded and just teleported everything.
This guy blew shit up because he was messing with spells.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. I don't know from the spell's wording there if that's super clear that's what I want it to do. And that'll be the bit I'll ask help with later on. With the digital
Okay.
avatar of it, that says that, really. What I said. I don't know if it says that super clearly, but...
I think it says pretty clearly.
Alright. That's good. As long as the person who's casting the spell understands it, it's all good.
Yeah. Yeah, it's only gonna be me casting the spell. Unless, ooh, Azuna can learn it.
You could learn it if you want to.
Could, potentially.
Yeah.
It's a good spell.
But mine wouldn't act the same. Mine
Yeah.
would be made of shadows because I'm not
Yeah.
techno, I'm...
It's a bit more computer related, but yeah, you can definitely adapt to the spell.
I could
as
probably mimic it,
Yeah.
like using Shadowmancy.
Mm.
Ooh,
But,
using sorcery points instead of using spell slot to cast it.
Yeah.
I mean, my Hound of Illume, I
yeah.
could probably adapt my Hound to do something similar.
Oh yeah, you can cast spell through the hound. So we have time to study it.
Yeah.
Have a hound?
Yeah. Yeah.
I can summon
yeah,
one
have a
that
hound.
lasts for a short while. It's just until the enemy that it's targeting dies.
Oh, snap.
Alright. I think we'll start. I've just messaged Dance saying hop on, basically. We'd start it. Actually, I should have said that more clearly. I should have said... Instead of said... D&D is ready, hop on now. I should have said we're starting, hop on now, but... Hey ho. I will start. I should start. Let's go. Alright, so you guys are back at the base currently, and Robin had just put down the lowdown, which what had happened last time, for the people who weren't around, was that the psionic knights had been attacked.
Yes.
And the necrotic knights, with a combination of demon help, overran one of the temples and took the artifact, the Hand of Vecna, back from the psionic knights, who were expecting the demons to help the necrotic knights out. After most of them had scattered, they reported that some of their number had been captured, and Robin had been given the task from them to help them out, get their people out of prison, where he had informed you guys where they were being kept on the prison city, run by Cerberus, the super smart AI that's all met you before and knows your tactics.
Knows some of our
Jared,
tactics.
I don't know if we discussed this last time, but are the younglings there as well?
Some younglings got, but not all of them.
Yeah, the ones that got captured.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on, I've written down somewhere. This and then this. Oh no, I haven't written it down. Never mind. Fuck's sake.
Also, the other thing that happened was a very hot vampire lady popped in to give Sky's blood and confirm, yep, you have a sister.
Sister.
Yeah.
Not daughter.
Yeah, I know.
17-year-old.
I know. I corrected myself when I said that. I was like, wait, what? No. What you doing, Brian?
My child's same age as me.
What you do? I was like, what you doing there, Brian? So yeah, that happened. Um, and for the meantime, both Astro and Onyx's character basically leave you notes saying, "Hey, we've got stuff to do.
Okay.
We'll be back later, maybe." Um, and Robin goes, "We do have plans to make equipment."
How far is the prison city, and where is it at?
I don't think I've got a world
Floating
map
symbol.
on here, but it's north of the main. So it's northwards. It's up this way. In fact, you stopped a van going towards it, so it's about a 2 hours drive probably through the city. 2-3 hours drive.
Okay.
Not including like border control and things like that. So it's up this way. So the prison city's up this way, just beyond. So it's not too far from the city you're already in, basically. But it's a.
Why are the
it's a.
people in prison city?
What do you mean?
Why? What charges are they under?
Various charges. In the prison themselves, they're probably more in for murder, treason, assassination, terrorism, that type of thing.
That's everything we've done.
Uh, Essentially, yes. But
Yeah.
robbery as well. But sometimes they're kept in the. So there's a prison, which is the tower, which is run by Cerberus, and then there's the city itself, and everyone's like, why are they in a city? And I thought of Laurie. Basically, the build. It's much cheaper to keep people in like cheap flats with like an ankle bracelet on for minor crimes, and that's what the city is basically.
Okay.
So the city keeps minor criminals, so tax evaders, petty theft, con artists, that type of thing. So it's also this prison city is also pretty crimed up because there's a lot of criminals because they're being kept in, under wraps.
Question. Can we like just go into the prison city?
You
like,
can go
without-
into the prison city. It's the tower that is restricted access. You won't be able to get
Okay,
into that
okay.
tower. You can get into the city, no problem.
Okay.
Everywhere apart from the tower where the younglings and psionic knights are being kept.
Do we know where in the town?
Robin says that's part of the problem. I'm thinking above the 30th floor they're being kept in.
Oh, lovely.
Below 30th, it's lesser criminals in the tower. But I'm not sure where they are. There will be information on computers there, which is another thing. Some of the floors we'll be able to go into if we get the right disguises. The floors 28 and above, all humans are banned from. It is only It's only Warforged and robots and.
Luckily, I'm not a human.
Isn't that convenient for me?
Yeah, see?
I was thinking we could.
I think I count as human.
Yeah.
I mean, that's my race.
Yeah.
but I'm
I
not
think.
exactly
I
across the
think
earth,
we.
mate.
I think we. So there are heat sensors scanning the floors beyond that point. True sight cameras are on.
Cold-blooded.
Thanks for the sub dance.
It's all right. I just don't bother cancelling it.
Wow.
Yeah, fuck you, Gigi. I can make the decision. You're trading for me.
Oh dear.
Damn, man. There's no need, man.
No. Generally, I am good for cancelling my subs. Obviously, yeah. This is what I was just like, yeah, whatever. Just fucking, course, I'm gonna keep that one.
Yeah.
I think it's you and GG that always get subbed.
Yeah.
You and GG, you are GG. I mean, just G.
Yeah. Um.
Yeah, I can't go on the floors with the heat sensors.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. The heat
Gaseous
sensors.
form.
It might not detect that. That is a good way
Yeah,
in.
you're,
But
like,
however,
in
if it
mist.
when it runs out, or when we need to get these, it will
Oh,
need
that's
to get
true.
the psionic knights out of their cells. That will be the issue.
Yeah.
I'm a Warforged. Do I give off any? I imagine I do give off
You
some
do,
heat,
but cameras confirm that it's not just a Warforged passing by. We might be able to pass you for one of the security or food Warforged that go around feeding the prisoners. Of
Yeah,
course,
we'll-
he,
we'll just duct tape a mini
Can we
fridge to my
capture
stomach.
one of the
of course, he.
can we capture one of these security bots and then upload our robot's brain into them?
that sounds awfully dangerous.
Yeah, we only.
Wait, what about loading something into my brain? What?
No, they want to upload your brain into another brain.
Uh,
Upload you into another robot, into the official security bot.
That's a
GG.
lot of work.
yeah,
You
just
know, in-
disguise me.
Well, either way, we either do that or we take down a bot and take its armor and take its armor.
Well,
But
I
we
mean,
have
I am a big fucking Warforged,
we will
so I
have
already.
we will only have 3 minutes to take it down and not be spotted doing this. That
Fine.
in 3 minutes the AI would detect a delay in its pattern and would send investigation forces.
Yeah, I mean, I literally am a security bot, so yeah, we're kind of already halfway there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the AI does have unique identifiers.
Well,
We'll be able to identify the armor and things like that, so we'd
well,
have to disguise you in
yeah,
some
well,
way.
I mean, what is it? Is it Tim? Is it? Or I mean, we can get Hacker Boy. Literally, I mean, he can get me all the identifications and stuff that I need and slap it in my brain. You know.
Yes,
we got
but
that
it's
covered.
also the armor color it recognizes.
Yeah, we'll have to go to a chop shop then and get sprayed or some shit maybe.
Either way, we do need something off one of them to get it to get you authenticized.
Yeah, I don't think I can hack from this side of the wall either.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can we not just go on a trip to Authenticity?
Yeah, I think we need to go. Just to...
You get one
Get
inspiration point,
God fucking can't be done this.
but also I get 1 point of psychic damage.
Oh my god.
1 point of psychic damage IRL.
Best part is that I saw that on film. I can't even remember what film it was or some shit.
Dear. But anyway,
Bad. So bad.
but anyway, the other thing we need, the other thing I've learned, and he sort of hushly whispers, is that the heat sensors and cameras don't detect everywhere in the upper floors. There are some vents that we could crawl through. I've heard that we can access from the outside. We'll need a good hack. We'll probably need you to hack through as the vents are covered by a laser security grid.
Oh,
Nimble
was
and Tin
thinking-
might be able to work on that. Nimble might be able
Yeah.
to take those down actually,
Yeah.
because she has the skill. She has literally laser takedown skill in her rogue features.
and
So
we've got a little
Nimble,
fairy girl as well who could see
Yeah.
through vents and shit.
That is quite literally the one we're on about.
Yeah,
Yeah. I was like, wait, what?
yeah,
The one with the laser takedown is the fairy.
yeah.
Oh.
But there will also be, on the inside vents, there will be a computerized chip which Sky will need to take down. That makes
Sending
that
Sky
make
and Mim through the vents. Is that it?
yeah, Sky and Nim through vents. Other people could join them up there. I was thinking a team of 3, at least. You might be too well, you would be able to fit,
Yeah.
but you might be a bit beefy.
Too chunky.
You could do. It's not impossible. for you
Yeah,
to go
I'll
around.
give it a bash, aye.
You, I think, will send in through the front door and up through the normal way, and you go around normally, basically.
Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna tell you now, heat sensors are like, I would light up like a fucking Christmas tree.
Mm.
What?
Mm-hmm.
I am part of my sorcery, like you know how they have their quirks and that.
Yeah, the bloodline.
Yeah. Mine is quite literally, you are always surprisingly warm to the touch. So
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
I'm just too warm. I'm too hot for this.
yeah. As I said, the sensors wouldn't detect you inside the vents. It's
Yeah, if you want to come with us.
Gigi, would dragon bones count as cold-blooded?
They are
Ye-
reptilian, so yeah.
yeah, but it would probably also detect the lack of heat, maybe. Who
There's a
knows?
suspicious cold spot walking across the floor. What could this possibly be?
What
They
is
also
going on here?
there is also cameras in there. Don't get me wrong. You'd also have to be,
Ah,
but they are not true sight cameras up, further up, as the AI believes that the heat sensors would catch any. It would catch any invisible creatures.
Whoa,
So
the
true.
fools.
So the true sight cameras are not placed up there.
what you're saying is invisibility potion.
Yes.
Would that work? Since there's heat sensors?
Yeah, but the heat would detect you. That's the thing.
Yeah.
But I thought you said I'm cold. Oh, well, never mind.
Yeah, you are cold-blooded. That's. It might work. You might
But
be
you
able
still
to.
have-
You might be able to invis up there. I don't know. That's the problem.
Or you could like
How
point
That's a bit
you
of an
grab and
unknown.
dial.
You could go up there and you could go up there and try with invis,
is-
but I don't know. That's
This is the time I regret not picking the feat that lets me control temperatures.
yeah.
Mission failed. Get them next time.
But yeah, we wouldn't be able to. But I don't know. That's the thing. You could try
Think
that,
of
but I
something-
generally wouldn't know that.
Could you go to something that has a quick level up and then I can just get the feat and walk us all the way through?
What do you mean? Sorry.
Nothing not that serious about that.
We're just out of character, just like, if we level up,
Yeah,
we just
just-
gotta do something to level up. Do
Oh
it.
my gosh.
We're only what? Is
I
it level
could-
6 still or are we
Robin's
7?
like
7.
the-
There's 7.
Oh,
I'm
oh,
sure
snap.
there are various products on the market that could make you appear in sync with the heat in the room.
We've had a long rest at this point, correct?
We had a week off.
Yeah,
We
you've
have a
had a
couple
long
long
rest
rests.
now. Yeah.
I don't know why my like sorcery points that have reset.
Yeah, we could try getting that thing. It would only work for you because humans it can't regulate the heat too well, but a reptile it could cover your
Yeah.
cold. And then you look like the rest of the room, invisible.
Yeah.
We'd have to
I
get
need
you
to get that.
we'd have to get you up past the higher floor though. That will not be
mean,
easy.
Are we really going to be able to stealth our way through the higher floors, like all the way?
Well, the vent people, it's going to be quite easy. But if we're taking you through not the vents, it's not going to be. The elevators have like an airlock system, basically, to stop people going through.
Sorry.
And if
ignore
you're
that.
detected on a floor you're not supposed to be on, alarms go off. And if you're invisible before going up the elevator to the floor that doesn't have, true sight cameras, alarms will go off. That's the issue. If we do this, Kirsch will have to join you in the vents. It's the easiest way in, that's the thing. That's what I'm thinking, going through the vents, because that's less guarded than the
I can just
elevators.
see me being in events going wrong in so many ways.
Oh, definitely.
Yes, it can do, yes.
Ooh, or I can teleport you in.
You can?
Dimension door.
Oh.
Wait, hold on. People have bags of holding or portable holes, right?
I do, but
Oh,
people
yeah, I
can't
have to
breathe
have that.
inside a portal.
Yeah, but
We can
how
hold our
long can I
breath.
hold my breath? Hold on.
10
It's
minutes
usually
plus
1
your
minute.
constitution.
1 minute or 10 minutes.
Huh?
10 minutes seems a lot.
What?
Oh, I've heard actually it's 1 minute. Excuse me. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
1 minute.
1 plus your
Yeah,
con modifier.
1 plus
Yeah.
con modifier. So
Yeah, that's how many.
3 minutes. I have surprisingly little constitution.
I have the same constitution as you.
Yes.
So,
Still, 3 minutes. We could get him in through that way, and then just pop you out somewhere.
Yeah, I don't need to be in there all the time. I can just pop out for a breath and pop back in.
Yeah.
Or I can carry him in my bag, and then when I get to a vent, I open the vent, I just drop him down from the vent.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, that seems good.
Alright. So, yeah, we need something off the Warforged, so we'll have to, when we go into Prison City, we'll have to apprehend a Warforged and, take the, either take a bit of its armor off it, or you, upload something to it. Like its brain.
I can look it up when we get to the city closer.
I was gonna say, I mean, we should do both. Like,
It's gonna be tricky either way, but yeah, we have 3 minutes, as I said, and obviously we have to take it somewhere quiet, otherwise people will see us, and then that will cause problems.
can we not find some dodgy guy or shop or like a black market guy who sells
I've been
sure
looking
Robin
for a
has some
while, and
contacts.
there's been no market for it at all. There's
Yeah.
been no one who's done it.
It'd be quite handy actually to find a guy who like can get a hold of like armor pieces and stuff like that for me.
Can I just text my hacker friend?
An armor piece, armor for you, Warforged wise, can be
Yeah, yeah.
done.
Yeah,
but
just like a
but
black market
not
dealer or something like
but
that.
not this prison armor. Not the armor that you would need for this prison, basically.
Yeah, yeah.
Because
Yeah.
this and the reason being is it's going to be a minute now, because like a minute to take down a robot for most people is impossible, and people have tried to attack them before. They are very strong and can call out and other things like that, and Cerberus gets alerted pretty much beforehand, or it's got close before. Someone's got to 2 minutes, like legends tell, but Cerberus managed to send something out. Yeah, but Cerberus figured that there was something going on, and sent backup. That's the issue, basically. That's why there is an armorer that can make you armor of pretty much anything else apart from the prison. There is a guy that we can you can contact. That's what you've done before, but this time you have to get it yourself. There's no one that can do it. Or resource points. They can achieve that sort of level of thing, whereas you're
Yeah, I mean, we do have resource points, don't
yeah. Where is
Yeah,
the
we have,
where is the
25,
resource
don't
point
we?
book? Or is it in hand?
It's,
I mean,
it's
that's-
in our group inventory, I think.
Yeah,
that's what I was thinking. Was like, rather than faffing about with, we can.
you
just,
can do
use the
resource
magic of
points, but
resource
it will
points.
be expensive because literally no one's been able to do it.
Oh,
You might have to.
So are we talking here?
well, as I say, I have a mission now. When we're going to the prison city, I'm finding someone who can get me the hookup to a black market dealer who can get me all the weapons and shit. And yeah, we need the
Another
hookup, yo.
question. Another question. We can just do this guy self. There's no true side camera. No one can see through illusions.
Oh.
That is true. Yes.
It's about it.
Mm. Yes, the AI isn't blind to it. They
Oh.
can see. It's not like they can't. So it's like a normal person looking at someone in disguise self. They can use a perception check to see it's an illusion. They don't
Yeah,
have true sight, but they can still see through it. So they can't see an invisible person per se, because that's pretty hard for a not. But a normal person
Ultra
can
self?
like. Or
Ultra
self is
self.
also an illusion-based thing.
It's not.
No,
Ultra
it's
self is
not.
actually a physical thing.
Yeah, it's like
Oh.
literally physically transform you.
Or self could work if you do have that ability.
Oh, I'm literally one level off that as well.
Uh-oh.
I mean,
It's a second level spell. I can learn it.
we don't have to worry about any of that, armor and shit for me. I forgot I've got that invisible, like, active camo shit in my fucking head that needs fixing. I forgot about that. Yeah, I can just go invisible.
You can't turn invisible.
That's what
They can detect you.
Yeah, they can detect you because of the heat sensors. Yeah.
Wait, but
Aw.
I don't give off heat, remember? Or low heat or whatever.
I think you do as a Warforge.
Oh,
You give
Yeah, and at the same time,
'cause I
like we
think you
need
did.
you to be in there participating so you can get the people out.
Yeah.
Or at least open the doors so
Yeah.
that you can go through. You might need to also be distracting guards and moving away from sections that they're in, basically.
Alright.
There are cameras in the cells, as far as I know, so we'll need a camera jammer.
Christ,
a
it sounds
thing.
like a
Just
lot
a-
of complicated shit for me to do. I'm gonna
Yeah,
fuck
it
it up.
is.
You
Never.
Nope. Yeah, I got
but
this.
but you
Oh, yeah.
also having you on the outside if worst case scenario there are some Warforged and you can't pull them off the tail of going to the cell, you are there to help from the outside if things go badly. But if things go badly, everyone needs to pull out immediately. Mainly because there are iron security golems on higher levels.
Oh no, iron golems and
Yeah.
werewolf zombies.
They are.
It's fine. Just put your hands together and go.
I will tell you now, I've given you an extra resource point because it's been a while, but I'm gonna say, to get the armor, to get the specialist armor that you need, and this is quite cheap, I think, it's gonna cost you all 24 points that you have.
Oh God.
This is
Hold on,
cheap
don't we
for
have
that.
27?
Yeah, but you have you need to replenish a bit, actually. I might.
Yeah, we had a week, didn't we? Time, so that should be 27.
It's been more than a week because we've not used any in ages.
Yeah, so I
Yeah.
think you do have 27, but it will cost you 24 points.
Cheap. It's not cheap. Oh.
How badly do we want this?
It is because it's expensive for a reason. No one's been able to do it, but you guys could probably do it because you're adventurous. But
Do
like
it.
the common person's not been able to do. So going out there and going, "Hey, I want to crack a deal with a back alley dealer." They're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, sure. What's your thing?" You ask for this security bot from the tower, and he's like, "Nope, can't do that."
No, we ain't down for that, man. We don't do that. We don't do that thing.
It's gonna
This is
be.
why I need a dodgy guy in Prison City. Who will.
We'll do that.
Yeah.
What are we going to do? Put him in jail?
I need a stranger, that's what I need. What do you need, stranger? And he's just got everything in there.
This opens up a coat pocket and reveals a full set of armor inside.
What are you buying?
Do we want ultra self then? I can quickly learn the spell, but if we don't want it, I'm not gonna
Yeah,
learn it.
we would need some time. We could also have a literal downtime of you learning Ultra Cell because it will take a bit to learn. Like
Wait,
a
what
It's
does
only
it
a
do?
second level spell. It's only a second level spell.
yeah, it's like a
so-
couple of weeks though. But yeah, it's been 24 points now, or wait 2 weeks basically.
2
but
weeks.
yeah. I mean, it takes a bit to because in D&D manuals it's like, yeah, it takes like a month to learn spells, but that's a bit silly, so.
Is it? I thought it's
Yeah.
only like 2 hours plus like how many levels? Let me
Yeah.
look it up real quick.
You can look it up, but I thought it was like a week or so. Or maybe that's enchanting I'm thinking of.
Kids enchant.
It might be enchanting I'm thinking of, actually. Not learning a spell.
Yeah, to my knowledge, it doesn't take long to learn
Yeah.
spells
So
by comparison.
Yeah.
says for each level of spell, it's a process take 2 hours. So each level. So if it's second level,
Usually
it
you'd
would
have
take
to buy
4
it.
hours. Yep.
Onyx is just messaged me now saying he's feeling unwell, but he'll hop on if he. And I'm like, if he feels unwell, then miss it. You know, if he
Yeah.
wants to miss it, he can do.
Right.
If he wants to hop on, he can do. That's basically what I've said.
Hello there, Onyx.
Hi, Onyx.
Hey.
Hola.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you feeling?
So it's so what were you saying about learning spells before, Mr. Sky?
It's 2 hour per level, so it will take me 4 hours to learn a spell.
Yeah, so it will take you like a day, maybe
Yeah.
less.
And I need to like re-prepare the spell too, so
Yeah.
we actually need it.
Yeah, and he goes. Now Robin says we do have a helicopter, I believe, in our info. It's not.
That's like that's like you're like telling the whole city that we're coming. That is
Yeah,
not subtle at
there
all.
is an issue. We might want to go for like the classic Star Wars speeder type thing. That is
Wait,
much.
isn't this the future? Don't they have like stealth helicopters? There's stealth jets. Come on.
This is just a.
Find a
They
way.
might, but where to
I
pour
don't
the
think
food?
this one is a stealth
We're
one.
not.
Robin says, also according to my contacts, Cerberus kind of has a feeling for our helicopter, so that might not be good.
I would assume so. We did like just rob their headquarters.
Cerberus is a super advanced AI, right?
Yeah,
And
Yeah.
it knows what we've already done once.
yeah.
So we do the same thing again, that way it doesn't expect it. See?
I
Nothing could go wrong.
don't think that's how it
I
works.
don't. No, that's not how it works.
Yeah. So we do need it like a like a super speeder. It's also slightly quicker than a helicopter, so when we do need to hover up to the vent, because we will need to fly up a bit with a speeder. So we need to get hold of a speeder to fly up to this vent that the sneak in team needs to.
Wait, we're going in a vent now?
Some people
Yeah.
are, yes.
Some people are.
I
I
mean,
can't. I have my hoverboard. I can just fly up from the
Yes,
bottom.
but
so I'm not gonna...
not everyone can fit on it, so.
don't they have like
Yeah.
security in the vents or something?
There is a laser.
they do, but-
there is a
yeah, they
laser
have
grid.
people to
It's
rescue.
much easier than going through the building. Much easier. It's quite weak actually. I've been scouting a little bit.
But it's a laser grid. That sounds.
We do have someone who's skilled in laser grid disarming. So. And we also have Sky who can hack through some security protocols. It will be difficult hacking through Cerberus because it knows how you code. I will warn
that
you.
is true.
Once you start hacking, it will know something's up, but it won't be able to pin you down. You might be quite far off trying to hack it for all it allows, but it will start trying to pin you down and chase your code and do other things to you. So be wary.
Yeah.
Can you hack Cerberus to shut it down?
Cerberus is an
No.
intelligent AI. It is possible, but it would be close to impossible.
I was more thinking get his dad. The previous one. The previous AI.
Yeah, they did
Get
shut
that
it
back
down.
online.
They had
Yeah.
it had to be done before, but it was done like with a team of like 4 hackers. You've heard?
Yeah, I can
All
just
right,
bring it back
let's
online.
assemble a team of hackers, and they'll shut down Cerberus for us. That's how we do this.
I don't think we have people that are qualified.
Yeah.
We just find 7 random hackers on the street and put them to work.
I
Pretty
get
good
the feeling
hackers. I think it has
That
to
a
be.
number of people are going to die.
Well, I mean, that's why there's 7 random people we don't really know.
Robin Robin also says the other thing we'll need a front team going in through the front door, as well as Timely Robot
Well,
going up
what?
the floor.
We can't
Sure.
go in the front door. Cerberus knows what we look like.
Yes, we'll have to disguise ourselves as clones or something similar.
Actually, they know what you look like. They don't know what I look like.
Yeah, we would have to be clones, because you missed a little bit. Basically, beyond the 28th floor, there isn't true sight cameras, but there is heat sensors. Basically, below it there are true sight cameras. He says, however, our changeling friend is allowed into the prison on the lower floors, as occasionally prisoners do need to be interrogated, and changelings make good interrogators. So
Wait.
you are allowed in. So Cerberus doesn't
Yes,
have.
prisoners need to be gotten rid of as well.
Yeah,
Did
Cerberus
you
doesn't.
say heat sensors?
Yeah.
Nope.
Yes.
Does the robot give off heat, or is it gonna be invisible?
He would give off heat.
Yeah,
How about the lizard?
He will. He
the
will.
Dragonborn?
yeah.
We discussed this.
Yeah. He gives off a lack of heat. We could get an.
Is that cold-blooded?
Yeah, he is cold-blooded,
Yes.
but it would be like
Oh.
something's not there, basically.
If that's perfect, then he'd be invisible in those cameras, right?
Yeah, but there would be the room heat and then this cold spot, which is not.
Yeah, which is suspicious.
We just tell them it's a ghost. They'll buy it. Fine.
It's. I think it's Cerberus. But I do.
Tell the AI it's a ghost.
Yeah.
Does the AI believe in ghosts? That's all we need.
I mean, ghosts do exist in the D&D world.
Also, there was that whole movie called Ghost in the Shell. We'll just confuse Cerberus and think it's inside of him, and then he'll freak out. He's seen the movie, guys. It's gonna be great.
I don't
d-
believe that's quite how it works.
But Robin says we will need to get hands on a item that can make him the same temperature as the room. It will work on like a cold-blooded creature. There is a thing
We're
that
just
can
gonna
do.
heat pack.
Yes, basically.
Put it on his chest. It looks like he's got a heart.
Yeah. It will make him a universal heat, like so that way he looks like the same temperature as the room, and that means basically he's invisible. With plus invisibility potion.
What's the outside of the building? What are the defenses on the outside?
Cameras, probably.
Cameras on the window, on the small window. There are windows. On the prison cells, obviously, they're tiny little laser-proof windows with sensors on them. Sorry, laser-resistant, not laser-proof. Laser-resistant windows with like sensors on them, so that if something touched the window, it would know that something that's on the outside. And
Now, are
various cameras.
laser-resistant windows also bulletproof?
You'd imagine
Well, there
so.
aren't really guns, I guess. I don't know.
Well, what if we got an old-timey gun and shot in the window?
Laser resistant, and I'd probably say, maybe not bulletproof, would it?
You say
But
that-
it would still be quite. They are quite thick windows to stop like prisoners just
Oh.
trying to punch their way out.
Well,
Yeah, so
That's
don't go
bullet.
fetching the muskets.
You say that it's like small windows, but what about the actual like wall outside, or is it made entirely of windows?
There are small windows. There is wall. There's cameras around the area and cameras up the top looking around. There are blind
Roof
spots.
like
I've been to one of the blind spots where I'm thinking of the vent that I'm thinking of putting us through. It's got a blind spot. Other blind spots you might have to
Wait.
look around for.
guys, we have a dragon now. What if is the building dragon-proof?
The dragon's not with us
Probably
anymore.
not. You can do. There have been groups with more power than us trying to break it, or particularly some rogue necrotic knights. So sometimes the necrotic knights don't work for, area security, the evil company.
Sure,
Sometimes
sure.
they work for their own evil purposes, and
Yeah.
sometimes they want to break out somebody and they try and break
Uh-huh.
them out. And they tried with a one of those big X-wings with big laser bullets, and
Uh-huh.
they shot the windows and stuff to try and get in, which they damaged the building quite successfully. However, the building has turrets and will shoot, and
Okay.
that was the end of them.
What if we aim for the turrets first?
How tall
How
is the
many
building?
turrets?
We could definitely try and take out Cerberus more punching wise, I guess, but that will attract a lot of attention. But yes,
I'm just
this
saying
is possible.
a dragon
Directly
destroy
punching
the
server?
building. I don't know.
I don't
How-
think Dragon versus Turret is going to be a good outcome for the
How
Dragon.
tall is the building?
Oh, like several stories tall.
I mean, if we
probably
just get a tank instead,
Ooh, a tank!
blow up the front, boom.
Because you said there are at least 30 floors.
yeah. There's about 50 floors in total.
50. So, say each floor's about 7 foot.
Mm.
Gap between floors, we'll say, is like 2.
Mm.
We'll say around 10 feet per floor then.
Yeah.
That's 500 foot tall.
Yeah. About. Yeah. That
Thereabouts.
sounds about right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And if I was to just like,
Because it's not the biggest building in the world. It's not the biggest prison ever.
Yeah.
It's just pretty big.
Who are we breaking out?
Some psionic knights were captured along with the younglings.
Oh, they even took the younglings? That's harsh.
They killed half of them. Just want to say.
Oh,
that.
damn!
No,
Oh, they
not
went
half of them,
Anakin on their
just-
ass.
Yeah, they.
We killed like 19 of them and took 30 something prisoners.
Yeah.
Just killed 19 cat kids. Just
Yeah.
Just
casually.
casually, as you do.
It was a Wednesday,
Yeah, what else do you do?
GG, just confirm for me, because I'm pretty sure this is right, but I'm a sorceress, so I can't learn spells the same way that Sky does.
No.
No,
Oh,
you
no.
can't. No,
Yeah,
because
of course
Sky's a wizard.
Yep. Wizard.
Okay. Well, I have an idea myself. There's rooftop access, isn't
Actually, there wouldn't be. I
there?
don't
Wouldn't
think.
be, but would there be vents on the top?
There might be. Yeah. I've not been up there because there's
Actually,
turrets and cameras. It's quite well. It's gonna be difficult, but you could get up there. Yeah.
Okay.
There are turrets. The turrets are up on the roof. I do have to point this out because it makes sense.
I
With
feel
some of the
like
cameras.
with a
Damn,
large
fuck,
enough
else.
army,
Great.
we could take this place.
Where the fuck
we
are you
could.
expecting to get an army
Um,
from?
Exactly.
Well, I mean, demons like chaos, and
Prison
we could
city.
ask a couple for
We've
some
not,
help.
The
we've not,
demons are
we've
very
not
pissed off
really
at us.
put them in our good books, really.
We only pissed off one. They don't work together, guys. Demons hate everything.
We pissed off one of the
If you
biggest
want, you
ones.
can make a pact with
Yeah.
the devil. Ask the devil to help you.
But
No,
anyway,
no,
but
They don't
anyway,
like chaos.
but anyway, there is another reason why some of us are going through the front, other than our friend, our Warforged friend, is there are a couple of servers and computers that have the information of where the knights and younglings are being kept precisely. We'll need that information as well, so we can strike the cells and take less time. Obviously, the more time we're in there, the more likely that Cerberus is going to spot us in the vents, even without, other detection methods. So, we'll need to go in there and
How are we
get
getting
some
them
things
out
out.
once we're in? That-
they'll go out the vents the same way they went in.
How large are these vents? Like most
Large
vents
Enough
are
to
only
crawl.
Large enough for
small
people.
people size.
Yeah, enough to crawl.
Like a normal sized human size?
Enough for a human to crawl it. You can't walk in them, but you can crawl.
Yeah, but what if one of these like Psionic Knights is a dragonborn or something. He's not getting in there.
No, we fixed that. I'm going into someone's bag of holding.
Yeah. Most of
No, I mean the ones we're saving. The Psionic
pretty
Knights we're
sure
saving.
pretty sure the ones we're saving are all children.
yeah, they're all
No,
kids.
there's
gonna be
two adults
The
as
two
well. There's
the two
adults as
elders.
well.
I think one of them was an elf. The other was like a tiefling. I think. So
Yeah,
we're good.
the younglings aren't in this building, are they?
They're in
Yeah.
they're in the prison as well.
Oh,
Oh, what, in the prison city?
No, in the
No, in
prison,
the prison
tower.
Oh,
Yeah, they put the
Mhm.
children in a prison.
well, I mean, yeah. Where else are you gonna put them in a daycare? That seems weird.
yeah.
I mean, they're trying to brainwash these children.
the
Don't
little
be
crash
mistaken.
section of the prison.
I
But
just had one of the worst ideas ever.
okay.
Go on.
Where?
If we
Where
get,
did you
like-
hear this idea?
If we get like an oxygen tank and hook it up to multiple oxygen masks,
Oh,
What?
Oh,
they
yeah.
can survive longer.
Yeah, we
What do
could.
you
You
mean?
could get oxygen masks. That is a possibility.
Why are we getting oxygen masks?
Putting
put
people
them
in bags of
Put them in
holding.
Bag of holding.
Because we've
Oh,
got like 2 bags of holding.
why don't
is
you
it
just
three?
put him in your pocket? He's gonna be small.
Well,
And, no
the
trouble.
Fifteen
children don't
children
fit
in
in
each bag.
pockets. I don't know if you've met
Yeah, I
many children.
don't really think pocket.
Oh, I
children-
thought you were talking about the dragon.
No.
We're gonna shrink down. My
No.
bad.
No.
He's
thought
going
you
in the he's going in the
He's going
bag
to
of
hold it.
holding. We're thinking bag of holding him in and then popping him out. But yeah, you
Just-
could
just
get.
put him in your pocket.
Mhm.
Why are you bag of holding him?
What do you mean?
What do you
We
mean?
don't-
Put me in
How
the
the-
pocket?
How are we supposed to shrink him?
I thought we were shrinking the dragonborn guy, right?
No,
No,
we weren't.
With
Huh?
what?
Don't we have the shrink spell?
Yeah,
That's
it
not
lasts
enough.
a minute.
Oh,
He has a special enchantment on his bike. That's what you're thinking of.
oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that bike's
Yeah.
super cool and can shrink like permanently.
Yeah,
all right.
That's why I have a pocket motorcycle.
yeah.
Bless.
But
Oh, I also
but
have, like,
yes. The
very
other
far.
thing is we we need to get hold of a speeder. And I've heard of a speeder, an old speeder belonging to a friend of yours, that a demon's gambling in a gambling game.
See, look, a demon. Look, we could get an army, guys.
I wouldn't say that.
Whose
I
friend
wouldn't.
is this?
I wouldn't
Wait,
ask.
yeah, who,
I
who's
wouldn't.
friends with
I,
demons?
yeah, I wouldn't ask this demon to give us help because he is part of the pig's blanket. So I wouldn't ask
Yeah,
this
but
one.
they love demons. Love chaos. Like it's their
Not all
thing.
of them do, actually. Pretty sure
I
there's
feel
an entire
like-
group of them dedicated to order. Damn.
Oh,
But well, devil actually. Excuse me, not demon. Devil.
oh, devil. We can make a deal with them.
But he's part of the
I
pig's
like
blanket.
that very much.
But anyway, he's doing a gambling game where he's gambling away your old speeder. I have a couple of friends that know devils and things like that. I know
Old
various
speeder.
people.
Who had a
This is-
speeder?
This is how we get an army.
We're not
he-
getting a fucking army.
we're not getting an army. We're gonna do this
Yeah,
relatively stealthy, I hope. But
I don't
Kirsch,
know,
you could go to that
It didn't go
game.
well the first time.
Well, someone could go to that game and win the speeder back for the mission, or we buy a new speeder, of course. It is.
What game? What game are they like? How are they
It's a
Yeah.
card. It's a card game. It's like
Oh, he's good at card games.
We could get a hover bus. Those sound.
we might also slightly cheat the game, rig
I
it.
mean,
Oh.
yeah. That's just no question asked.
I
That's
don't
fine.
know, guys.
Like, are
Can
the
you
demons going to
out-cheat
be
a
faithful?
devil? I don't know.
It's not the devil. It's just a devil. It's fine.
Yeah, but can you
Is it
out-cheat
online or
a
is it
devil?
in person? Is this gambling online or in person?
It's in person. It's an in-person game.
Okay.
It's
so
full
I
of
can't
rich.
believe in
In
it.
fact, one of the people is Sir Lord Sky. It says here, which is your dad's. You know. Sorry, it's like basically. Yeah.
Your dad's joining the gambling.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, your dad's in the game. It's full of rich it's basically a private rich people's, game in this club.
Game.
Why does he want a speedster? He has 3 of them.
But rich people like to spend money. That's how it is.
It's the thrill of the game more than anything. I think he plans to.
I
He also, I think it's also negotiations. He's bargaining with Creep.
Planning.
I have no
Jeez.
idea, but he's
Well,
in that
who-
game.
Who here is the best for card game?
I mean, I can pretend to be a rich person.
Well, no, I
That's
already
not
have.
too hard.
Like we already have.
I'm
it.
already a rich person.
Yeah, we already have a rich person.
But
Hey, we've
Yeah,
got a
but
rich person.
he's a computer guy. I don't know how he is with cards. I don't know.
yeah, we will also
can we
need your
not-
skills.
It's the future. Can we not get like glasses that can see through
Yeah.
cards?
So
on the
the-
other side of something, you know?
There is that, but there's also another separate game going on at the same place, which I think, Leith, you might join those people, because 4 of those people, well, 3 of those people are guards in the tower. And those three guards have access to the very high up access computers. We might need to well, take them out temporarily or permanently, I guess, or
I can take care of one of them temporarily.
I'm an assassin. I could kill all
Yeah.
of them.
We don't want to
yeah,
kill them. We just want to, quietly steal
Get
from
their
them or take
code.
them down.
Get their code.
Aren't these
yeah.
the bad guys? I don't know. I don't have any qualms on,
I
on
th-
killing
No,
these
no, no,
guys.
no. I
Uh,
have no problems about killing them. It's just where they are currently. That's the problem. In a gambling den. full of
well,
criminals
no,
and
they're not
people.
there yet. This is happening in a couple of days' time. I could give you
No, I mean,
some names to
when
kill.
we'll be there, they'll be there
What's
to get them.
what's the role for cards? Like,
Is it just a luck check?
Because you can get proficiency there.
It will be, but if you're cheating, it's like sleight of hand and stealthing it, because that's what we're doing.
Sleight of hand or stealth or sleight of hand.
I would assume just sleight of hand. Touchdown.
Yeah, sleight of hand. There will, the smaller game with those guys. There will also be, a cart passing by with like new decks of cards for the richer people, because you know how like they swap out the cards after a bit, or put new ones in. We might be able to rig the machine that they wheel in to give them the new cards to help out our friend. We might be able to give them a digital, like, code so you know which card is which.
Anyone here have a super high intelligence and can count cards? We could just do that.
Hacker boy surely be on that.
I have super high intelligence, but I doubt that will help.
My intelligence is
Uh,
13. I'm
but-
plus 1. I'm dog
But
shit.
yeah,
just
but yeah,
say
Sky,
that
you
you're-
could do it. The other reason you could do it is we could temporarily poison your dad or take him out temporarily. Not permanently, just enough to make him unwell, and you can take his place because you're allowed to
That's true.
as part of the family. If we persuade him one way or the other to not be in that game, you could be in that game in his stead.
Or
And
you
just gamble
could be
his
in the
money
game
instead of my
too.
own. That works. I don't know what's his planning though. Why is he trying to make a deal with the devil?
I have no idea. It's
I'm
your
gonna
dad.
text Grandma
It's
Storm.
can interrogate him.
Oh,
I'm gonna
hold
text
on.
Grandma
You did
Storm.
humiliate your father in front of the entire family, right?
Oh, did I? Did I?
Interrogate.
I
You did.
mean,
Did I?
Yeah.
Technically, I did not. It's my grandmother though.
But yeah, so
Technically, you're
so
the only
there's the
one who
big
can take his
so
dad out.
basically there's the big boy game and there's also this small game with the like clones that
Yeah.
run this other thing, and basically he wants either you to take them out and get the codes off them. He goes, unfortunately there is a 4th member which won't.
Wait, are they gonna have the codes on them at a gambling game? That seems weird. Why would they take them with them?
No,
code is
what,
within their system.
no, you'll need to take them out so that there's no one in that private office. So I
The
can get.
clones won't be wearing like uniform.
Will
They will be. They pretty much wear their uniform all the time.
Oh, can we just look at that uniform and just
Don't
paint it
clones all look
over
alike?
our
How am I gonna tell them apart?
Warforge?
Well, all three of them will be at the same game, so I could also give you where they're located.
So I have to kill them at the game, and they'll have the codes on them at this gambling game.
It doesn't really matter if they don't have the codes. I can get the code off the fourth person, which unfortunately won't be there, but I could do that. But we need the room to be almost empty, otherwise people might notice me go. Otherwise people might notice either you or someone else going in that room to collect the computers. I need to distract the fourth member out of that room, and you go and get the codes and other information.
I see.
So basically, it's distract, you go in there. So we take out 3 members, so that
Yep.
it doesn't really matter about their codes. You know, if you can get it, it's great. I distract one of them out of there, you go in there. I pass you a code in secret through earcoms, and then you hack in, get where they are, and then infiltration team knows where they are. Bada bing, bada boom, sort of thing. And yes, I'm coming with you this time, Robin says.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm
Right.
going in
Really,
with
they're
you.
not going to hold anything back there.
Okay.
What?
Alright.
Me and
If they
Robin.
find out that yours there, they're not going to hold anything back, so you better not fuck up.
I'm good at what I do. I'm also gonna get in.
Do you?
I've got a contact to make me look different, so.
That's
Oh,
You're
great.
also an alcoholic.
You're
Yeah, the vampire lady
Also
just
an
walked out of my room
alcoholic.
10 minutes ago without you knowing she's even inside of here.
Wait. What about a
I
vampire?
knew she was
Are
here.
you dating a vampire?
No.
I knew she was here. That's why I was hiding in a goddamn box.
Why was
That's why
she
you're
in your
hiding.
room? I'm very.
Elatrium was visiting because she had blood tests
You're on a
for.
first name
Sky.
basis with her now?
Oh no, that's her name.
I feel what?
I don't
I
know.
feel like someone here is dating the vampire at this point. This is weird.
Yeah.
Why is she just
Well,
up in what?
on that
I've
note,
got-
I do need a loo break and to get some more water, so
Like
Yeah,
I
I'd
invited her in
good.
once.
I'll
I'd
be
go out with a
right
sexy
back.
vampire.
Like a 5-minute break or 10-minute break.
Yeah.
Some of us
Sounds
might
good.
wish we were dating sexy vampire lady, but we don't.
if you drink it, you can become a vampire.
No, I need to be killed by her first.
What? That
Yes.
what?
D&D lore is weird. It's really
Uh,
weird.
So you have to be killed by her, and then
Yeah.
and then what?
Specifically by her bite. Reduce my maximum hit points to 0,
Uh-huh.
and
Hello?
I become a vampire spawn.
Hello.
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 Yeah, it's a weird thing with vampires. You have to have some of their blood, but they also have to kill you by biting you.
So you have to drink their blood right before they kill you?
No. When you die by their bite, you come back as a vampire spawn under their
Oh, okay. Alright, so it's that
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they can give you their blood to make you a full vampire.
Yep.
Well, okay. So it's a mix. Nice.
I could, but
What's a
you know.
vampire spawn? Really weak vampire?
Yeah, it's really big vampire, and
It's
you
like,
have
you
to
know
follow
the
the command.
vampires that look really ugly and like bats?
Oh yeah.
Those.
Wait, those are really strong.
Yeah, they're also not really smart or...
Well, you don't have to be smart if you can destroy a building.
I don't
Just
think you
saying.
can. Just saying.
They are kind of shit, they just look like the ones you're thinking of.
I think
Is it
preservation of sentience is usually
is
a
it the
good idea.
Warhammer Vargeists? Are you talking about those?
No.
Oh, those are really strong bat men.
No. Hold on, I'll try to find the image.
You discussed vampires, I see.
Yes.
We did.
Yeah.
It was an important conversation about how Sky is in possession of vampire blood,
Yep.
Yep.
And wants to become a vampire.
and how Izuna doesn't know what a didn't know what a vampire is really until after she met the vampire.
Hmm.
Because she hasn't seen any good movies.
She hasn't seen any movies really.
It's way easier to try to become a werewolf in D&D.
Yeah, you just
Yeah,
get
you
bit.
just get
You just come back. Yeah, that is not fair.
Alex, I'm
I
hoping the thing of what I mean right now.
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, I'll look at
I
it,
don't
'cause
plan
there's so many.
super much for you guys or one of you guys to become a vampire. Don't plan on it, but you know, you never know with people.
Oh, we got a character in here who's planning on it. It's
Yeah.
happening.
But I guess
Who's planning on it?
But if you're,
Oh.
I'll have a thing.
Izuna's not planning to be a vampire.
Oh, not Izuna, Sky, the hacker.
I see this picture. He looks pretty strong.
I sent the stats in D&D talk on the vampire spawn stats.
I mean, he's got spikes all over his body. That seems pretty badass.
Yeah, he's also got like 0.
Yeah, I see that too. But vampires don't need muscle to be
Yeah, they do.
stronger than a human.
That's a myth. No, they do need muscles.
Nah. He just looks hungry. He just needs to drink some blood and then he'll like fill out. He'll be fine.
Basically, I'm gonna have a rule of like a vampire just needs to get you close to like 0 to get the infection on you. Just as a homebrew rule.
Unconscious, I guess.
Yeah. That's a lot of work.
I can
Just-
bargain with the lady.
Just become a werewolf. It's so much easier. Just find a werewolf.
Yeah,
and
yeah. I'm
then
just
make
gonna
him bite you.
have a homebrew rule that means basically vampires don't have to kill you to turn you into a
Okay,
vampire.
Cool. That's good to know.
But I guess it'll be a bit more willing than
Yeah.
like you have to
You
be
do
willing
still
to do
have
it.
to get buried. Because
What?
like
No, I don't think you
usually
do.
they get buried.
No, I don't think you do.
No, they don't
No,
need
I
to.
know.
Wow, that sounds
They just
awful.
come back.
Why even be a vampire at this point? This sounds terrible.
I
Buried.
just messaged Dance saying we're back on, kind of. We're just on
Yeah,
a big
just waiting for
tangent, aren't we?
Went for a cigarette and some cereal.
Seriously.
Yeah. So yeah, basically he's saying he's coming. Yeah, Robin's coming with you on this one. He's gonna help out.
Don't
That
die.
sounds
Just,
awful.
that's
That
just a
sounds like a
general tip.
liability.
Which group are you going with?
He's
Me
going.
or them?
He's going with you, front door crew.
Oh. Alright, well, I have a strict no drinking policy. I don't want to die. And
It's like it's all right. I'll just bring my water can on.
no, I'm gonna check it first beforehand.
There's 2 layers. Upper layer's water. The bottom is alcohol. It's called Mattia.
Oh dear.
I am a calculated assassin. I did not become a good assassin trusting alcoholics.
Dear. But he's gonna be one of the teams coming into the tower, basically, not through the other
Cool,
bits.
cool.
The top.
But yeah, he's going in the bottom to distract like the final guy that won't be going to this gambling game, unfortunately. Because
Oh, yeah, we need to do the
Seven,
gambling
right?
first.
because Robin will say, "quote This guy has no friends." Unquote. Oh, sorry. He will say this girl has
Are
no
we going to
friends with the
gambling
other guy.
first?
Yes, it will be the gambling game first with the guards and the other guy. That will be the first
Okay.
part of the heist. You could also buy a speeder, but he's like 2 stones, you know. You
So,
can.
are we level 7 still?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. I
This
think it's
this
11.
one will be leveling you up.
Well, I just wanted to make sure I didn't miss it last game.
Yeah. Yeah, this one will be leveling you up. Unfortunately, you did not defeat either through banishment or through combat. Those were the 2 conditions for the Baylor.
Hey, Lord.
Yeah.
Fought it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Devil?
Yeah.
Yes, we did. Well, Fort is putting it strongly.
Oh, wait, no. Baylor is a demon, right? He's a demon lord?
Baylor is a devil. I
Baylor's a
believe.
type of demon.
Yeah, he's a demon.
Is it? Oh, it's a
Yeah.
demon.
But yeah, that will be.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not joining. Robin's not joining you for the gambling game. He's
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Not surprised.
Well, then, I mean,
yeah,
What?
he's joining you in the tower, not the gambling game. He's like, because I mean,
That's fine.
yeah, that's fine. I don't see any issues with that.
You know how it's rich people coming to the gambling thing? Do they all have
he says he
bodyguards?
won't be drinking when he's in the tower for you.
Thankful. Yeah, you know how it's rich people at this gambling game?
Yeah.
Yep.
Are they gonna have bodyguards, I assume?
There will be guards in the area. There will be plenty of clone guards along with regular guards. There will be a guard outside the door to the thing.
Okay. But the people don't have, like, personal guards.
There isn't personal guards now.
Oh, man.
When they are leaving, they have an entourage pick them up type thing.
These rich people don't rich correctly.
There's
always have a big
there are
burly
guards.
guy next door.
There are guards in the build. Well, yeah, there are burly guys in the.
Yeah, but rich people should have their own guards because they don't trust the guards of the other people because they're rich and they're suspicious. That's how you rich correctly, people.
I would like
No.
to have a look in the black market and see if there is a module that I could get for my suit, because my suit doesn't use illusions to change form, it just changes form
Yeah.
because of how it is.
Yeah, but yeah,
Is-
yeah, it's like quote unquote true sight is like it's like seeing through the digital illusion as well. But yeah, it's kind of weird because it's kind of magic, kind of not.
Yeah, it's almost like it transmutes.
Yeah,
it
we're
changes-
waiting for Dance. So actually, Dance is back now, so we can switch
Cool.
back.
Yeah, I was just gonna see if I could find like a mimic module so that like it can mimic other clothing. So if I was like make contact with one of these clone guards, then it can mimic it.
Oh, it mimic like
Why
a
don't-
uniform.
Just knock the guy out.
I
and take
think
his
it. I
clothes.
think you can change it like that anyway, but you'd have to be looking at them pretty much and.
Yeah, I'd have to know every detail, but if I have a mimicry module, it'd just make it easier.
So you
Nice.
want that
What?
process faster, basically? Yeah, that could be done. I guess investigation or.
Why don't you just knock out the guard and put his suit on?
Investigation or what?
I
Also,
guess
no, I'm talking about someone
perception.
unconscious. Perception. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you need help?
Yes, please.
I can help you.
Uh,
Do you want me to roll, or you can roll?
Guys, I'm gonna be killing three clones.
You're the
I'm gonna
internet
have three
person.
suits.
You do the internet.
Wait, also, hold on.
Well, she's a woman as
Where
well.
is the side
three
game,
are men, so.
properly outside, or is it just in the next room?
It's in like the next. There, it's what are you talking about? Sorry.
Sky,
Where
you
is
roll.
the side game with the 3 cards?
So the guards are on the outside game because they're not. But
No,
the
no,
inside,
Where is the outside game, like physically?
it's in the same building. I did say that. It's like outside the. Because there's only one other card table, I've put them quite close. They shouldn't actually. I
Okay,
will
yeah,
move
thank you.
them.
That's what I wanted to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I say we do not start a loud fight. We just knock one of them
What?
out and pretend he's
No,
drunk or something.
I was thinking more poison, more subtle methods than.
Yeah,
clubbing them.
obviously, subtle methods. Obviously, no loud fighting.
Yeah,
That's my main.
yeah.
Do they wear helmets?
They
Guys.
do have helmets on.
Don't worry, I'm a trained assassin. I'm going to subtly put a bullet in their heads. Fine, guys. I don't know what your
That's
issue
really
is.
loud.
Onyx,
That is
how about
really,
this?
really
You have to
loud.
sh-
But also,
you-
getting out a gun won't be the best idea because there is a guy watching the
Yeah.
door. Because there's 3, but there's
Yeah.
also a guy watching the door. I'm actually gonna.
Doing fine.
How
Show us the map.
about we poison
Show us
their
the map.
drinks?
What?
Why,
You
why
know.
not just poison them like...
You
I'm
see,
thinking.
worse
I'm
for
thinking
it.
of.
I don't think
I'm
gonna
thinking of
drink
moving.
drinks.
I'm thinking of moving these guys to like another table currently, but
I'm
I'm
gonna
not sure.
take on the identity of a clone. I'm gonna morph myself, walk into the room, and then shoot them. It's fine. It's gonna be so subtle. No one's gonna know. It's gonna be great.
I'm thinking of moving these 3 guys to another table because
Stop
they will.
creating problems on purpose.
What do you mean?
I
What's
think.
the problem?
Yeah, I
Dude,
think
we've
this
already
table will be
established we
better.
can't
Yeah.
just shoot them.
What? Why not?
Because
Because
it's
we're
loud.
trying to
Well,
get other things
he
from
would
you,
have a
that's why.
silencer, but there's like
Yeah.
even
that's
hit.
silencer guy.
But even here, there's like
body
people
drop on the
watching. They
ground.
will just see you pull out a gun.
Yeah.
There are
Yeah,
lots of guards. I could put them back here, and this guy would have spotted you still. But I was thinking this is too close to like the fancy table, so they need to be.
Yeah, there should be like in the main room, like the with all the other tables.
Yeah,
Sky, could you roll that investigation?
but yeah, there's lots
I
of guards. Yeah, pulling out a gun when there's like a bunch of guards in the area won't be the best
Worst
idea.
idea.
Nat 20.
Wow.
Nat 20 also.
So investigation. I guess Sky's helping you do it.
Yes, Sky.
Yeah.
Sky's like, it's me helping him essentially. I've asked
Yeah,
for
yeah,
it.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
incompetent.
It's a nat 1 and a nat 20. Oh my
I know
gosh.
you got both like extreme. Yeah.
Oh, it's Tim the bear. I'm
Gosh.
gonna go hug the bear. It's a bear.
Brr.
Brr.
It's a bear.
So with a 27, you do find, you know, as it's Sky doing it, you know, you're messaging around, and then one of your hacker friends that you met recently, you know, on the last big job you
Nice.
did, is like, dude, I could do that for you.
Amazing.
He's like, either 30 gold, or you can do me a small, like, hacking favour later on.
I have plenty of gold.
Yeah.
Do clones have names? Do they
I
have
will
names?
Pay 30 gold, GG.
Yeah. He says, it will be with you in 3 days.
Sweet.
3 days. Okay.
Does anyone know if clones
If
have
you
names?
if you're like 3 days, we need. If you say we need it sooner, he's like, okay, I can do it, but I just wanted to take my time with it. But yeah, I can do it. It's no problem, sort of thing.
Do we
like,
have
Does
3
he
days?
want to speed it up? Like express order?
yeah.
How much does he want on top of the 30 then?
He kind of likes Sky in a friend-like way, so he's being kind. He's like, I could do it in like maybe a day and a half for free, but I'd need more if you want it in 24 hours.
I think we've got like a couple days because
Yeah, you have a
Yeah,
couple.
we still have you to casinos.
there's the whole
So
gambling
yeah.
casino thing.
Yeah, you have a couple of days.
yeah, if like okay, yeah, 3 days fine then.
Alright, he says thanks. Thanks, mate. You know,
Yeah, don't.
because he could do
question
it
him.
physically in like a day and a half or a day, but he would have to not sleep, so.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah, don't want him to do that.
Yeah, I'll send him the 30.
It's alright, some coders are used to that, sad face. But yeah, so yeah, 30 gold, then you'll do it in 3 days. But yeah, you don't need it for the other thing.
Not for the casino.
Yeah. Robin's like, I could actually come and help with the casino heist. It might be easier for me to, if you want the cards marked, I could mark the cards.
Just
Also,
count cards.
Is,
Just
are
count
the
cards.
are the
You
cards
could count the cards.
distributed by the machines?
Yeah, yes, but he can fiddle with the machine, basically.
Yeah,
is
I
what
was like,
he's-
can I not just hack the machine and just want whatever card spells out?
You wouldn't be in the room with it, really, at the time. It would come in, you'd have to do a good
Oh,
job of
okay.
it. And not let other people in that room know you're hacking a machine, but... Yeah. He's like, do you want me to tamper with the card machine, or...
Yeah,
He's like, yeah, then I'll be helping with that job.
I'm
then.
not great with cards, so I need some help.
What's your intelligence?
It's not intelligence. I'm not proficiency in
Yeah,
card games.
it would have to be like just a roll, I think, just a flat roll.
Yeah,
If you have a high enough intelligence, you could count cards.
I can, but when it spits out like 4 cards, how am I gonna count cards?
I don't know, how do people do it in real life?
Yeah, I guess you could.
I don't know
That's
because I can't
multiple
count
games.
cards. But
That's multiple games. That's
people
like-
can.
I think usually counting cards is not when it's by the machine. It's usually when it's an actual dealer who's doing it in front of the people.
But it's speaking of Robin and all of this stuff, I think you need to take 3,000 gold out of the inventory because you technically owe people, because Robin takes a share, but it's also for the people who were, he gives it to the people who were out of place in the job, sort of thing. So
Yeah.
if someone wants to remove 3k gold from the group inventory,
Who are we paying?
Robin slash the people who were
Robin and all the people that do the side job.
We have plenty gold. Just take it.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
just wanted to know where it was going.
yeah.
Very confused.
No, we gotta pay our wolf people.
Oh, we do have to pay that. They're cool people.
It was Robin. Sorry, what I mean is Robin and, like, for example, the lady whose grandpa got hit. He pays her that gold, basically.
The security we have get 300 gold a week.
Yeah, but the security get 300. The 3,000 is for.
I know, but
So
For-
3,300.
Yeah,
Jay was asking about the security
yeah,
as well.
yeah.
So,
So 3,300. Yeah. Because yeah, I've been completely forgetting to take that percentage off from Robin, because Robin takes a percentage to give back to people. He says this time we don't need to give a percentage of gold that we take because, one, there isn't any, and two, it's the Psionic Knights we're working for. They just want their people back.
That's nice.
Also, we have 2 boots of elven kind in
Yes.
our group
Yeah.
inventory. If no one can take one, I
Hold
want
up,
to take
what are
one.
those?
So you have advantage on stealth checking, and you make no sounds regardless of the surface you're moving in. So you have advantage on stealth check.
Only half of that would even affect me, because I have advantage on stealth checks.
Me,
Oh, yeah.
can I wear
then-
them?
He could, yes.
Word
yeah,
for it?
you actually
Yeah,
could.
yes,
Yeah.
you can.
Yeah,
But hold
I mean,
on. If they give advantage on stealth, I think maybe I need them.
Yeah,
Just in
yeah,
my
there's...
places.
That's a good point.
Kirsch needs them, yeah.
I already
That
have
way I
advantage
can-
on stealth. I
That way I
can't.
can actually
further.
have
Yeah.
normal stealth instead of disadvantage.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah,
I've got my
those two can
Shadowfell
get it.
brand.
Do we have any boots that do anything else?
well,
No,
there's two
We
pairs
got a
of them.
pair of
both.
boots that were
Power.
made for walking.
Ooh, I'm gonna take the Pearl of Power, actually.
And that's just what
Yeah.
they'll do.
Yep, the Pearl of Power.
One
That.
of these days they're gonna walk all over.
So yeah, I guess Kirsch, put Boots of Elvenkind in your inventory, and you can.
Yep.
It's
No.
not attunement either. Attunement either.
Oh, there was two
We
boots.
have two of them. Yeah, we have two of them. I just
Are
thought
there-
that-
Are there boots
Yeah, we
of
have two.
investigation or something? I mean,
Nah.
just looking at the
Boots of
skills.
investigation.
I'm just looking at the skills I'm lacking, and I'm just thinking, like,
Wow,
GG.
okay.
I'm
would
sure
like to
there's
say-
items that will bump that up, but we can
Yeah.
look
boots
at
of
them.
sleight of hand. I mean, come on, guys. But
Yeah,
boots
that's-
help me steal.
Monocle of perception,
Oh, we have
perhaps.
two fancy-looking gloves that I can identify. We don't know what that is.
They
yet.
were gauntlets
Oh.
of some kind of
Yeah.
strength. We identified them already.
Yeah, Gauntlets of Ogre Power. I think they make your strength 19 total.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
Somebody take
Uh,
it.
Yeah.
Does it
I mean,
require
I
attunement?
could take them. I have a
Sorcerer?
strength of 10.
Azuna,
but
Azuna, do you want the Pearl of Power? My attunement slot is full.
The
Hold
Pearl of
on.
Power does not take an attunement slot.
I think it does require attunement by a spellcaster.
Hold up.
Oh, I thought it didn't.
Oh
No.
yes, it does.
check.
I thought-
I've I've taken the Gauntlets of Ogre Strength. I forgot about that.
Oh,
Oh,
We have
yeah,
two.
you did.
Okay.
We have two.
I don't think we did. Did
We
we?
have
think we only got
two
one pair of
fancy-looking
gauntlet.
glasses. Two fancy glasses. Gloves. So on the inventory it says two fancy-looking gloves.
Well, you need two
Yeah,
to have
I
a
think
pair.
it's a pair. I think it's a pair of gloves.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah.
Oh, so does that mean we only had one pair of boots of Elvenkind?
No,
No,
There's,
no.
there's two
No, we have
boots,
two
one
boots.
pair of gauntlets, and then there's one Pearl of Power. I can't take the Pearl of Power because my achievement fell, by the way, so
Mine is two.
Well,
Mine
What
all
things are you
power
attuned to currently?
mine are
No,
all
it's not
tattooed.
mine. Not mine. I don't
What
have
is
it.
it?
Sky,
Power
what?
of Force take attainment.
I guess.
Attunement.
I guess either Onyx can take it.
What's it
That's
do?
it. Basically, a third level, a fourth level spell slot becomes a third one. But I don't.
I only have first and second level spells. I don't have a
Half
third or
spells.
fourth spell.
You don't have to
I'm
have a third or fourth level spell. I think you just regain a spell slot back.
Yeah, you
Um,
use it. I don't know.
GG, I'm
Ah.
gonna take 3 of the immovable rods.
Oh,
How about the fairy? Does the fairy do any magic?
no,
She's a
you
rogue.
don't, do
I
you,
think she
Nimble?
would.
Fairy is a rogue, isn't she?
Yeah, you're a rogue.
Does she have cool fairy magic though?
Mm,
Like,
it
isn't
would
she
make
born
sense.
with magic?
No,
It would make
she's a
sense,
thief,
but
right?
no.
It
She-
would make sense, but no.
She's got an arcane trick. She's a thief, right?
Yeah.
Fairies get like a cantrip and some spells just because being fairies, don't they?
Yeah, but they
Yeah.
don't use spell slots. They don't use
Yeah,
spell
they-
slots.
It doesn't
They
use a
can
spell
only cast
slot. It's just
once.
innate.
only
Yeah.
once.
They use.
I'm a Fey Wanderer magic user, so I was like, hey, there's a Fey. They have
Dance
magic,
has
right?
magic. Technically, dance could take
Oh
it.
yeah.
Cleric stuff.
GG,
Yeah.
does my armor require attunement?
No.
What's your
Okay
armor?
then. It's +2 magical laser resistant plate armor.
Yeah. No, it doesn't.
Oh, no. That's just like a special enchantment
There we
that
go.
usually does.
Also.
Yeah, armor
There's
enchantments.
one slot left. Very nice.
But you could give it to the cleric.
Yeah, but the thing is, I
want
only
to
have
do
like
it.
first
it-
and second level spells.
And also, he rages more
Oh,
because he's
that's right.
barbarian cleric. The
you're
worst.
like me. You're a me.
Quick question, GG. Just
Mm-hmm.
like this is purely hypothetical, but is it possible for me if I was to buy a ring to enchant it with enlarge reduce on it, so that it is like permanent when worn? You either shrink or grow depending on what was chosen at the initial like enchantment stage.
Yeah, sure, you could do that. I don't know.
Perfect. I want to buy a ring.
I don't know why you want to do that, but you
Is that
could.
just- Down
I
time.
wish to buy a ring so that I can make a ring of shrinking.
Uh,
Can
So
I
that-
Oh,
borrow?
that's enchantment. Enchantment magic items. You're making a magic item. That's gonna take a month.
Exactly. That's why I'm like just getting the ring set up so that I can do it when we have downtime.
I am taking some regular healing potions from the inventory.
what level
You should
is
get a ring of
enlarge
invisibility,
reduce?
because those are
First level.
First level?
2, isn't it?
Wait, second
Enlarge-
level? Second level.
Enlarge
Second level.
reduces
Second level.
2.
Yeah, second.
level.
It won't take too long actually. It's I guess it would be would it not it wouldn't be a very common request to have an enlarge reduce ring, I guess. So
Well,
it
it's,
probably
it's
wouldn't
me
be.
that's making it, so
Yeah, it's Azuna making it herself.
Oh, you're making it yourself, I guess.
yeah.
Okay, then I'll need to look that up later.
Yeah, and like I'm on my.
You
on my
guys
own
continue.
stuff
I'll just
too,
start
so
having a look
I won't
for
be
how
able
long
to
this
help
thing
you.
can.
Yeah, you'll need to. I'll need to look up the enchantment downtime and how much that costs and blah blah blah.
Yeah,
so
okay.
I'll do that
Go
another
for it.
time.
You should just get a ring
Okay.
of invisibility.
I can cast invisibility like 7 times on myself.
I can cast it once without using a spell slot.
I can do that twice.
But
Invisibility is like my
anyway,
one ability.
so plan is you're going for speeder. And Robin's gonna rig the cards, and Onyx
Can we
is
get a
gonna
hover
play the
bus?
other game.
Don't we need a hover bus? I feel like we need a hover.
Uh,
We're saving.
Need
20
a hover bus.
We're saving 21 people. How are we fitting 21 people in a speeder?
Oh,
aren't
are we
like-
gonna go with the oxygen tank plan?
You
I
could
thought
do.
we
No,
did
no,
the
don't
oxygen
go with
tank
that
one.
plan. No, that sounds like a terrible plan that will
It's
go
not a
wrong.
terrible plan. How could it go
It's
wrong?
It's really
It's
good.
a pocket dimension.
Yeah.
No, I'm pretty sure it's gonna go wrong. We're gonna
No,
open
we
the
get-
bag.
You
and
could
there's gonna
do.
be 19 dead children. I don't want that. All right, I don't want
We
that.
can get 2 oxygen tank and just put 1 in each bag of holdings.
Or okay, so if you don't want to do that plan, Robin says I could think of some other things. We
Just a hover bus, and they all
Yeah.
fit in the bus.
uh
It's a lot more
That's
simple.
really
yeah
loud.
I've also heard of this item called the scroll of the portal. I know
what
someone who's selling it.
Scroll of portal.
Yeah, you have 2 of these scrolls. It's not a spell you can cast. It's like just a relic, basically, that you can find. I know someone who sells it. You summon 2 portals in like in like 1,000 foot, and they have to jump through basically, quickly.
Okay. Where
What
does
about
it
we
go?
just get a squirrel of teleportation circle? Can we just not cast it?
You cannot teleport inside the
Oh,
place.
never mind.
That is another thing I forgot to mention. You cannot teleport inside the tower.
Would
Uh,
banishment be considered
and-
teleportation?
Yes.
Why are you banishing children? What's wrong with you?
Actually, technically,
Actually, I was asked.
Banishment is
technically,
not
no,
teleporting.
no, it
Yeah,
wouldn't be.
banishment's not teleporting.
Yeah. No, it
Perfect.
would not.
That's my emergency exit sorted.
Yeah.
Oh my
What?
gosh.
Who are you
Just banish
banishing?
yourself.
Myself.
Oh, okay, I guess it's fine.
If Cerberus wants to, it can shut down all magic
Oh,
in the tower. Yes.
Shut it all down.
That would be nice to mention.
It plays a special song that interrupts spellcasters.
Only
Is
when, is
is
it
it-
only when they can hear
what?
it, or is it just general?
If you can deafen yourself, you might not be affected by it.
Just put in my earphones.
It's just. It's just
That
an
would not do.
annoying
You'd have to
song.
be fully deafened. You have to be actually deaf.
It's an annoying song that really
Blindness
messes
and
with your
deafness.
concentration.
I don't have that
Blindness
spell.
and deafness. Me neither. Oh god.
Yeah,
You
you'd
can
have
learn
to.
it, though, can't you?
I
Yeah,
could learn it. I
Yeah.
could learn it.
GG, would you consider a ring of shrinking to be a common or uncommon magic item?
I would say common.
Perfect. It only takes 4 days.
All right, so that will do. And gold wise,
100 gold pieces, because it's 1 day is worth 25 gold pieces.
all right, that sounds
says,
that sounds
like,
reasonable to me.
working for 8 hours each of those days. Therefore, if I was to work 16 hours, 2 days, then it would only take 2 days, still 100 gold pieces, and I would have the item.
Mm-hmm.
Can I do that?
I would say you would have an exhaustion point because you're working
Oh,
through not
you're literally
you're not
working
sleeping.
24 hours a day.
Oh, I would. I'd have 8 hours to sleep.
Oh, I guess so, wouldn't you? You'd just be
It
sleeping
just means that-
at a strange time.
Exactly, and I don't need a sleep schedule.
Sleep schedule? What's that?
Exactly.
Wait, don't you have a job?
I do.
Also, I
but
can
it's
trans-
weekend. I only have to work like. Let me check. I've already done my shifts for this week.
Okay.
Do I want to learn deafness and blindness?
2 days a week minimum. There we go.
Yeah, you.
Okay,
Cerberus might not shut it down, but if he feels it's getting too much, he could do. That's just the risk.
Shut it all down.
Yeah, so
Shut
I was
it
gonna
all
ask, is
down.
do you think will be useful for us to be able to
I
cast
believe
spells?
it would be useful,
Yeah.
just like as an emergency.
I
Yeah,
could shoot
I
a
can
really
have it
loud
prepared.
gun in your ear. That'll deafen you.
I can use the digital avatar to cast it, so I don't have to prepare it.
Yeah.
It might
So-
be
Cool.
permanent, but
I will start
hey,
learning it. I will start learning it.
Do
Yeah.
I now have a ring of shrink?
Yeah, you'll have a ring of shrinking in the 2 days, because, you know,
Perfect.
Would it be after our heist with the?
it
No,
will.
'cause that's 3 days from now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Robin's like, actually, Nimble, you could rig the cards instead of me, and that would be better for me.
Okay.
Yeah, she's more stealthy.
Yeah. You'll just and Robin will basically give you some instructions of what to do. You can fly inside the machine basically and take it
Oh
out
my
from
gosh.
and like force
Yeah.
cards out.
fly in the machine with a permanent marker and write an X on the back of the cards that are good, and no one will know. It's gonna be great.
Basically,
Illusory script. Illusory script.
but basically,
Oh, yeah, I can
but
see
more
it.
subtle. Yeah, basically, but more subtle than that.
Or, hold on a minute. I can telepathy. So
What?
I could just stand. Could I just stand behind people and tell you their cards?
I don't think
You
so.
would.
You're not a member.
You
You're not
wouldn't
guard.
be able to get. I don't think I'd be able to get you in,
Wait.
but you could stand outside if that's good
Wait.
enough.
Question,
Oh,
GG.
No, I need to.
You need to see them.
No, I can talk to people with telepathy. I can't read people's minds.
Oh,
I can. I can
Oh.
detect thoughts.
Wait.
oh,
wait,
you
wait.
could.
there you go
Yeah,
then.
you can cast detect thoughts.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
All right, shall we
I
move
have a
into?
way.
Shall we move into the first stage of the heist, where
Yes.
Oh, I don't.
Onyx,
Yeah.
Nimble,
Yeah.
and Sky
Yeah.
are all in this heist? So I'm gonna. You guys can.
No.
I would
Question.
assume
hold
everyone
on.
will be with us. Just
Quick
in.
question.
I would like to go into the guard game.
You
What?
could go into. We'd have
don't
to
think I'll be
get
able
you
to
a.
do anything
We'd have to
with
get
that
you a fake background to be in that game, but you could
Wait, wait.
do.
I'm one of the people's bodyguards. That's all I need
Yeah,
as a
he-
No,
background.
there are no personal bodyguards. It's all clones.
There are no personal bodyguards.
You
why I
could
was
be.
asking earlier.
I don't see why not. You could have a personal bodyguard. It's just the people there choose not to. I don't think because
Yeah.
the guards there are
really?
quite good. But you,
That sounds
Sky could
suspicious.
hire you. I don't see why not.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
also that's the other thing. You'll need to poison your dad, just so he doesn't come to the
I
game.
don't need to poison anything. I just need to call my grandmother
you
to
do.
give him a call.
All right. Yeah,
Alright, so
yeah. Dance.
I had a question.
Sorry, Onyx. Dance first, and then you.
Oh, yes.
Dance.
What?
You said something. You said GG. I said what?
No, I said as you do when about poisoning
Oh.
your dad.
Oh yeah. All right, go on, Onyx.
Do clones have names, or are they just like Clone 175?
They do have names,
Great.
but
Are
it's
they weird names?
they have pretty common names. They have like human names mostly, unless they're not human.
Excellent.
Gilbert.
Yeah.
Because I could go into the clone game as a clone, because I could change my appearance.
hmm
I just needed to know if they
Yeah.
had names or like
Yeah.
call signs or
It-
how.
Yeah,
that
they do have a code. They do have a designation code you can go by either. They much prefer their name though, because
Okay. Excellent. What's a good clone name?
depending on what race you want to go for. But if you're going for a human, they pick very ordinary
Mundane
names.
human name?
Yeah,
Bob.
yeah. Bob, James.
I love it! It's Bob!
Yeah, Bob the clone.
Bob the clone!
Bob the clone. Can he shoot it?
No, he can't!
You get 1 inspiration point, both Onyx and Kirsch.
Nice.
Very nice.
Dear. Alright, I will put you.
But now I do have to shoot poorly. It's the only way to blend in.
Is everyone with us? Will everyone come with us?
People will be out and around, but I don't know. Does anyone else want to go in? Because Robin can just organise something for you. But I'm just
Fine.
trying to think of things that you can do, basically. What do you want to do?
Into the casino?
Yeah.
I mean, is
Yeah,
there a
so-
bar?
Don't really
There
need
is a-
me for shit.
Can we put a drunk into the bar location?
It
Yeah.
is
Is that undercover?
it is a private event, so you'll have to you'll have to
Well,
get
are
disguises.
any of the fancy people that we saved? Are any of them
Oh.
going to be there?
Oh, that's interesting.
We saved their children, not the people
Exactly.
themselves, didn't we?
Exactly.
Yeah, they don't
We
care
saved
about their
kids.
children.
Can you just not come with me as my plus ones?
Kirsch can come with you as your bodyguard, and someone could be your +1.
I can go as a +1.
Works.
Can I hide?
Yeah, you're going inside the machine to rig the
Okay, cool.
cards.
You're gonna be the ghost in the shell.
Best part is, for
Hot damn.
this casino heist,
Hot damn.
I am going to grant Nimble my ring
Yes.
of shrinking.
Oh, so she
Why?
can go minute.
Ooh,
We can go even smaller.
So it
I love
halves. Right, the ring of
Why?
shrinking, because it works the same as the enlarge reduce spell, or
What
the
if
reduce, the wearer's size is halved in all dimensions. Their size category decreases by 1. The wearer does, however, have disadvantage on strength checks and saving throws.
That's
Their
fine.
weapons also shrink to match the new size, dealing 1d4 less damage, but it can't reduce the damage below 1.
Okay. I love it.
So you are now like, what were you before? Small?
Tiny,
You're
I,
now
th-
tiny.
I think she
I
was
was-
tiny already, so she
Oh,
goes.
you're now minuscule.
I'm
Yeah.
only 1 foot.
Yeah,
Oh, you're
yeah. Nimble can now become an atom. She's just an atom now.
What?
Nimble has become
sounds-
so small that it cannot be seen.
I'm gonna.
I
Oh,
know.
she can use the
I'm gonna
ring,
wreak
and
havoc.
you can cast the reduce and enlarge spells on her. Then she can become an atom.
Yes, but that's only for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
We're not turning Nimble into an atom.
Oh.
Ant Manor.
I think she's the size of a
Send her to
flying
the
ant
quantum
now,
realm.
but not like an atom.
Yeah.
A flying ant.
We know. I'm a classy flying ant, though. I'm like, I'm pretty.
Of course.
Nobody can see yet.
Yeah,
Still got a
I
But
mean,
weakness to sugar,
let's
though.
just let's just
That's true.
a crippling weakness to sugar.
Yeah, always after them cubes.
it's
Flying
it's
around.
the
Hey,
very
is that sugar?
it's the very scummy rich people going, so not really.
They're
No.
gonna have
Constantly
so much
bothering
sugar.
people on picnics.
Yeah.
I want to whisper in people's ears so bad.
Oh,
I mean, I won't stop you.
Fly right up to one of the rich guys. You're gonna lose everything.
Do you remember? Do you
No,
remember
no, no.
how in the other campaign, Juju's got it so that fairies can fly in people's ears and stab them in the brain?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
what?
guess now because normally I don't have that role, but now because she's like super tiny, you can absolutely do.
She can do that. You can
We
fly
want
in
anyone
people's
dead.
ears.
I mean, yes. We always want people dead.
They'll have to have air first, though.
So sometimes dead is better.
It's
but-
true. It's true.
You can fly inside
Especially-
people's head and then you can
Shall
make
we
them
go
dead.
in?
You can just mess with people currently. But yes, let's move to the other scene. I'm just trying to copy people over and then losing brain cells.
Yeah.
I
I will
shall.
cast Sky's digital avatar and store him on my phone.
Yeah,
I
in
shall
your phone, yeah.
assimilate myself into the social setting appearance.
Yeah, you'll have to be at the bar, or at another, or you can be at a separate table. Actually, there's like another like little table that you can be nearby Sky, or you can be at the bar. It's up to you.
We'll see. We'll see. I'll get a feel for the layout first.
Yeah. Um. Yeah, and Kirsch, you're gonna join them inside as like their bodyguard, basically.
Yes. I Do I need to disguise myself? Probably.
Actually, I'm
What?
not going to
What?
cast my
Why are you
digital
disguised?
avatar. Never mind.
No, that having my appearance known by a bunch of rich people doesn't sound too good.
I'm
It's
gonna
not like
wear
they're
it
gonna
those
come
like
after you.
I mean, depending on how the night goes, that's a very real possibility.
Alright, so yeah, sure, roll a
Oh.
disguise check, I
I
guess.
also have a disguise kit.
Yes. Do you have proficiency in that said kit? Because you can roll that.
Yes.
Yeah, roll that check.
Nice. That is, I rolled a 19. Let's go. Plus whatever I add.
Yeah, okay, 19, sure.
19 plus 4, so 23 total.
23, alright.
I just completely changed myself to look like a blue dragonborn instead of a yellow one.
Yeah, you just paint. You're just using paint currently then.
Yep.
just jump into a pool of paint.
It's like some gold paint.
No, blue paint. I currently am gold.
Oh yeah, you're usually some like blue.
Blue paint, just dump an entire bucket.
And then
over.
Timely, or
Fitting
Dance.
Royal blue.
There are a couple of robot guards, but he's like, I could try. I can get you in as one of those. You are the same
Well-
model and look. If you want
What,
to
a
wander
certain
around.
what?
A guard bot, not a.
Alright, yeah, sure. Fuck it.
He's like, one of the servant bots I can get you at. We just need to paint you gold.
Well, no, I mean, there's a lot of painting going on right now.
It wouldn't be like permanent paid, you know.
No, it'd just be
GG.
like a
Servant bot might be good actually.
spray can job.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if I go in as a guard, it means that I'm just walking with my fucking axe on my back and I'll be alright. So,
All right, if
Quick
you want to go with
question.
that, sure.
Quick question, GG. Because
Mhm.
my entire thing is I'm trying to keep my social appearance separate from my appearance when alongside these folk.
Mhm.
Would it be possible for me to use this, my background ability, this, in order to try and get it instead as someone else's +1?
Ooh.
It does say that I am able to parlay this attention into access to people and places you might not otherwise have.
yeah. Well, what you can
Yeah,
always
you can. You
pretend
can.
you're a foreign dignitary and I
yeah.
can be your bodyguard.
You can be access to someone's personal assistant, one of the rich people's like personal assistants, on there to help
I'll
them.
find the least scummy person there, and I'll be their personal assistant.
It's this older guy in like a greyish beard, sort of tuxedo. Actually, no. The least scummy person there is a blue ganassi man. Least scummy is this blue ganassi guy. He's the least scummy person there.
I'm not the least scummy person.
Well,
Except
Sky,
for Sky members, obviously.
except Sky, yeah, is this man is the least, you know.
That we don't know.
Okay.
So yeah, you can be his assistant if you wish to.
Yeah, I'll just be his assistant.
Is there
in the evening.
is
Nimble,
there a vampire?
Is there a vampire?
What? Why?
Is there? I just want to know. Is there a vampire in this place?
in the place you're going to, no.
Yes. Oh damn. Okay.
Why do you want a vampire? I can call her.
Yeah, Sky knows a vampire lady. What's
That's actually like a
Mhm.
funny idea. You call up Eladrian and I just like walk in with her.
Oh, dear.
She's here for gambling, and I am her personal assistant for the evening.
Yeah, she's part of the Inferton. She's currently not in this game, but I'd have to. I could.
I'm
But
kidding.
anyway, let's switch over to the other scene. Alright, and we
Oh,
need
did
to.
I make any progress on my merging of Cloak of Storms and the mental stuff?
Probably not, because this has happened quite quickly.
3 days. Yeah. Okay.
You will have a bit of downtime after this one.
Ooh.
Oh, I thought it's the right after this, the jailbreak thing.
I think
I'm
we have
confused
we're
now.
we
trying
can
to
do
do
the
it.
jailbreak whenever we want.
Yeah, the
Oh,
jailbreak's
okay,
happening
you're
whenever we're ready.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay. Cool. Cool.
because technically you don't need to worry. You don't need to rush.
Yeah. No one's gonna die.
Yeah, they're
gonna
just
get-
being
we're gonna get there and all
interrogated
the
and
young
tortured and
kids there.
brainwashed.
Yeah, it's just
Nothing
kids
much.
in prison, you know. Nothing.
We'll get there,
Kids
and all of
and
the
the
children will
masters who can-
decide.
Yeah, they just become server.
Mhm. They're trying to get the children on their side so they can have fresh blood, and they're trying to get information out of the masters.
Yeah. Jeez.
Azuna is going to, for the first time, whilst in this plane of existence, have some alcohol.
What's this?
Nice.
That's my disguise.
Oh,
Nice.
You have a disguise?
Yeah. I did
so
the
yeah, all
He's blue now.
all of you guys come in, and at the front door there's this dark black, like, dark suited stormtrooper, as you can see at the front here.
Is this a masquerade ball? What's happening?
No, well, most of the troopers wear a mask. Most of the clones have a
I'm
mask.
also wearing.
Well, most of the elite clones have masks. Some of them don't.
Yeah, but Tim's also wearing
I am.
These guys have like a shield face type thing.
shield base. I like it.
Yeah, but some of them have like full masks. Some of them don't have masks at all, and depending on how much helmet/face covering is, how high up you are. But basically, he stops everyone at the door, like, ticket, please, like ID, please, sort of thing.
I would assume I have the ticket.
Yeah.
Reputation.
One thing to note, GG, I haven't told the party that I'm going separately. They just don't know where Azuna is, because they've not actually seen her face except for Nimble and
I've
Tim.
seen it. Yep.
So Tim will recognize me, and Nimble will, but the rest of the party won't.
Yeah. Yeah, a couple of guards do stop you along the way, Jay, like, ID, please, checking you. Some of them like, this is the front door here, instead. And on the way in, they have, like, this little, like, white, like, baton with, like, a little... It's like a paddle, basically, with, like a little, like, light on it. And it goes, like those, airport security, like, magnet, metal detectors sort of thing.
Yeah.
Do you guys bring weapons with you?
I don't need weapons.
Yes.
My weapon is
I
easily
am the
concealed.
weapon.
I mean,
I'm a clone in
If you're
disguise.
if you're like security or a clone, they're like don't when you're beeped, they just look at your weapons and like go,
I
yeah, that seems
obviously-
reasonable, and let you pass. They don't bother too
So what-
much.
Whatever is the normal weapon that a clone has, that's what I would have.
Yeah.
I assume.
So yeah, they don't bother you too much. Same with
I-
Kirsch, actually, they wouldn't bother him too much because they know he's
Yeah.
security.
I will store all of my
Body.
weapons in the portable hole, but the portable hole obviously is going to be equipped somewhere hidden on my body.
Yeah, they
Ooh,
It's
it's a
going to
mystery.
be in your food. No.
Yeah,
Oh,
they do a scan of you, they do that digital scan, and then they just let you pass, sort of thing.
It could be anywhere.
The only thing that would show up on the metal detector would be the jewelry, my phone, and my glasses.
Yeah, there's like a little beep for like the little things, and there'd be like weapon, big bigger metal thing, you know.
Yeah.
So, you know, they just let you pass. There's like several times they ask for ID, pass, you know, that sort of thing. Apart from the clone game, once you get like into the main area, they just let you through, sort of thing. But for like
Excellent.
Nice.
for like the exclusive guests that like check you multiple times through multiple doors, and you have to scan yourself a few times in a few doors and things like that.
Yeah.
Very high security.
And then I imagine this guy also checks us on the way in.
Yeah. And he's the only one with like a key card that can access this door, basically, from his side, you know. From the other side you can just open it, but from his side you can't.
Okay.
And you guys all sort of enter this table. There's various people. There is a blue Ganassi man, sort of got that very short buzz haircut to like one side. Very flamboyant, like blue, like fancy embroidered top, like dark sort of black trousers with very fancy looking shoes. He has a few bits of jewelry, and he also has a ring around. He's like a necklace with a ring around it, basically. He's it's more in sort of a tighter, like, he almost looks like a ballet dancer, pretty much, but quite elegant looking man.
This is the guy I
Ooh,
came with
okay.
instead.
Yeah,
Ooh, okay.
this guy. To your other side is a drow lady with a, like, brown, like, Gucci-looking, like, brown leather coat. You know, very... with, like, a brown leather, you know, Gucci bag. You know, she is that drow, quite sharp purple makeup and purple, like, eyeliner. Little jewelry in her hair, things like that, and she has quite long, like, pink nails, and she's like currently like tapping on her phone. Across from you, this was the guy I described before, but he's not. That he's still a bit scummy. The least scummy is the
The Ganassi guy.
the Ganassi guy. In fact, he does barely anything wrong, really.
Good. I'm glad.
Yeah, I'm gonna make friends.
Other
with him.
other than most billionaire like trying to get away with paying as least as possible, pretty much. To
Yeah, but everyone does that.
To be fair, I'd like to see him introducing himself as such, and like, well, you know, as the least scummy guy here.
but
He's always scummy and he knows it.
but the guy at the opposite side is this older human man, long grey beard, thinning grey hair, old, wrinkly, but very posh, like suit, like three-piece, like proper suit, basically. Red, like, tie, you know, like proper suit, gold watch, and like a couple of gold rings and things like that. And sitting to the opposite to him over here is this elf man, long silver hair, quite a not fat. He looks like the least well dressed out of these people, like the least out with money, you know. But he has like this white suit with like a red bow tie and like a little pocket handkerchief type thing. Black trousers, black boots. He has like silk gloves on, which he takes off when you all come in, sort of thing.
I will be right back. Just need to grab
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Okay.
I forgot where even am I located in this
Uh,
scenario?
I will ping you. You're over here. I just put you over here as a guard man.
Ah,
But you
no
can
way.
wander around where you want to and have an explore, because
yeah.
you know.
It's a problem being having a grey avatar. I tend to blend into maps. I'm like, what the bloody hell am I?
Yeah. Yeah. And like, you know, there's like a bit of discussion, and there's like, oh, blah 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 blah, you know, discussion of business.
I might walk up to
The
this
pretend-
guard randomly and just ask
pretend
him
I'm-
how security's going.
Yeah, he's like pretty normal. Limited personnel tonight. There are some personnel in here, like private clientele we're watching over. Not as fancy as the guys in there.
Any suspicious looking types about?
As
You
far
are
as we know,
suspicious
it's
one.
been pretty quiet.
Alright. What time do you get off, chap?
I think I'm here most of the night. It is rather unfortunate.
Yeah. All night event, eh?
Indeed. And, you're talking to this robot guy. He does say, keep an eye out on people going into this room over here. And he's, like, gesturing over there. We've had a few jokesters try and break in and access the computer here.
What? Right, okay. What, is the access to the computer through, what, is that a VIP lounge, is it? People trying to
Yeah,
get in the VIP area.
Yeah, one of them tried to display some inappropriate imagery into the guest room. It can broadcast into this room through that computer. So it does keep an eye out on people.
Alright, I will. Yeah, the slippery little devils.
And,
What?
I am back.
yeah, sorry,
Sorry, go on.
Dance, what did you want to...
No, go for it.
Yeah, I was just going to switch back unless you want to...
Oh no, yeah, that was it. I was literally just gonna say like, yeah, just have a good one or whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever his name is.
Yeah, I switched
Need a bit
back.
of guide.
Yeah, there's been a bit of conversation and things like that. And this female clone comes with like a bunch of drinks and serves it to a few people at the table. And then she serves it to this man, and like a few people notice, but this man here like does the creepy rich guy thing of like grabbing her slightly.
Oh God.
And she looks very uncomfortable and sort of backs off, and he gives a little bit of a laugh. And the other man sort of smiles a bit and then sort of looks back and sort of rolls his eyes towards the rest of you, but he understands a bit, but he thinks it's a bit stupid. And she's like, does anyone want another drink? Or anything?
I will request a cocktail.
Yeah. And she sort of walks off. And he's like, and he sort of says something crass and rude when she leaves, like, come back, come to my place later type thing,
See you in a bit, sweet
Doing-
cheeks.
During all this conversation, I'm gonna pretend that I just saw like an old friend, like Adzuna. It's like, oh hi, I haven't seen you in a while, and just walk over. And when I'm like out of earshot, I'm gonna cast Detect Thoughts.
Well, I was gonna say, who's our hacker boy again? Is it
It's
Tim? Yeah.
Tim, yeah, Scott.
Yep, Sky.
Everyone,
Yeah. No, just I was gonna obviously I forgot to say when I find out this information from the guard and stuff like that about the computer room, through the access through the VIP. Obviously, I'll let Tim know because he's the computer skills guy. I'm not sure what that information is.
Yeah.
Worthwhile for, but you told me it, so it's got to be useful.
yeah. So you cast Detect Thoughts. Is there a save? Or is it the
No,
surf?
not right now. I haven't poken into anyone's deeper thoughts, so
Yeah,
it's
surf.
not safe. I just get
Surface.
surface
All right. So the Ganassi is
I
thinking
walk back.
Surface that it kind of sucks that he can't do anything about this creepy guy or anybody his scummy behavior. Because a couple of people know here that he is secretly gay. He hasn't
Nice.
come out, but he's a bit nervous about doing that. But couple of the rich people know his secret and would reveal it and possibly,
Wait,
stir up
who's
drama.
gay? The Genasi
Right?
or
The
the...
Ganassi.
The Ganassi is,
The
Okay.
one I came with.
yeah, he's gay, but he's just not married currently. But a couple of the rich people know, and if he stirred up a fuss, they would, stir up one in kind. And
Wait, how old is he?
Is-
I'm
is
just quickly
so-
gonna
is
look
this
him up.
society
he's
homophobic?
30. He's like early 30s.
Oh, he's old.
Eh,
Is homophobia still real?
Wait,
a
did
l-
you just call a 30-year-old old?
yeah,
That's
yeah,
Sky's 17.
he's Sky 17, so he's like a very young lad. He's middle.
That's still hard.
Is mid-aged, you know.
That's not mid-age. Mid-age is like
not
50.
even mid-age, yeah.
No, mid-age is like anywhere above 35.
Yeah.
Nah,
But anyway, the drow lady isn't thinking of too much particularly interesting. You know, she has thoughts, but it's nothing. She's just
it's blank.
think.
It's just nothing happens.
No,
No,
just
she-
the internet dial-up
It's
sound.
not like the other drow. It's not like the other drow that you know. That's it's not like she's just thinking numbers. Basically, she's like, I need to make this move by 3 a.m. on this business stock here.
Oh my god.
That sort of thing.
She's full business mode.
Yeah,
She's full business lady.
yeah.
Wait, who's the dealer in this in this table or like?
I guess they
You get
use a
bought in.
machine.
Yeah, they
bought
use a
in,
machine.
and
Yeah.
The
But
machine brings it in, and well, it gets bought in by someone and put in the machine again.
yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
This guy's thought is about that clone lady and the things he could do.
Don't even want to know.
Doesn't even look at his surface thoughts.
Yeah. It's
They're pretty loud, and
It-
everybody can see them.
it's a little bit surface. It's a little bit safe for her. You know, it's not full on anything. It's just a bit, you know, raunchy, I guess. This guy is thinking what an idiot this guy is, and thinking of all the things that could blow up in his face if his propensity to women kept going. But he's keeping it to himself. He's calculating everybody. He's like, looking at it like, you know, I know this person. You know, he's like, I know what his uncomfort is, and I could hint at that to throw him. He's thinking strategically of how to throw people off the game, and he's like, I could buy a couple of this stock, so this lady has to make these moves very quickly in the trading market and won't be concentrating on the cards, sort of thing. He's very in, like, trying to throw people off the game and getting a sense of them. He's even trying to get a sense of you currently, sort of like, he's kind of
he gets anything.
it's a very young kid. He's quite confident that he could pull one over on you and like go, oh, I will teach you how the game goes. And even he's saying like, oh, I can teach you a bit of the game, you know, son, and sort of thing, like, and try and like look at your cards or say you should play this when you shouldn't, sort of thing.
Also, I send a
Also,
update of
I
what Sky's
would like
wearing.
to stand behind Sky and just sort of watch over him
Mhm.
or them, whoever
Yeah, it's him.
him.
And then a few moments later, a black like portal opens up in the corner of it. Yeah, opens up in the area, and stepping out of it comes this man. Very well tailored man in like three-piece suit with like gold trimmings and like a gold tie.
Yes, fashionably late, as you do.
Is this man familiar at all to anyone?
Roll an insight check. People who wanna.
Oh, I would assume my ego's not here with me.
I would
Yeah.
as well,
Oh, I could
because,
have my-
again,
I
am
could have
trying
my
to
bird with
give
me.
off the act of.
Nope.
Ooh, that is an actual natural 20. Let's go.
Woohoo.
You get a feeling that he's disguised in a way. He's not a human. He's something else.
It's Vector
Oh,
himself.
And probably doing the math, this is the devil, but just disguised as a human.
Oh,
Question: do I have my bird with me?
You
Is it
wouldn't.
familiar?
You wouldn't be able to bring it in. I don't think they wouldn't allow it.
That's fine. Oh, could my digital avatar give me the help action?
No, I don't think.
Okay,
Oh, actually,
never mind.
it can do. It can, because it has an action, so it can do.
Yeah.
So yeah, it
Oh, okay,
can.
I didn't cast a spell. I could cast a spell.
Yeah, you can. You could have cast it beforehand if you want to. Yeah.
Do I want it now? Oh, sure, I would want it now. I mean, it's gonna last forever, so I'm gonna have it now.
Yeah,
So,
the thing is, like, yeah, you should cast it beforehand and then rest
yeah.
up, you know?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
because
Oh, yeah. That
then you can
definitely
get the
have.
spell slot back, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, I will have it on my phone.
Yeah.
I have a
Alright,
question.
yeah.
Am I actually tiny? Would that actually
Yeah,
something that
you're
happens?
tiny. You're inside
Yeah.
this machine that Robin's like guided you to, and I need another clone lady actually with you because she'll be bringing in the machine later on.
Yes.
So-
Yes, you are tiny.
Congratulations.
He's like, and the door opens for the clone lady. You're inside the machine currently, and he's like, welcome everybody to my game. We've all got unique gambles. I have a old relic, ancient hover X-wing machine, found on the found in the Devil City. It's quite fascinating if you're into that sort of collection.
GG, you did. Oh, yeah. Okay, never mind.
Okay.
I blend into the background, so I thought I didn't exist.
Yeah.
Is
It's
this
all
you?
good.
All of you
Yeah.
have brought a unique item to this game. Why don't you present it? And
What now?
Uh-oh.
you have a unique item on you. Sky's dad, your grandmother told you that this game requires a unique item for the high stake, basically.
Okay.
And your grandmother said your dad offered, but I didn't trust him to not give you something that gives the game away. So she gives you a small silver handbell. It goes it's a unique old elven bell, and so
Okay.
that's your item to stake on it. The Ganassi man.
I could just put the the pearl of power and just take that belt.
It's just a very valuable bell. It's like 200
Would
gold.
a pearl of power count as unique? Or would it
You
count as
you
a
could use
magical?
it as an unique, but a bell has like history to it, basically.
Yeah. There's no magic on it, right?
It's not magical. It's just
Okay.
historically significant.
Yeah, okay,
The
okay.
Ganassi man is the first, and he opens he puts on it he opens up a little bit of the he like pulls out this like little pot like pot, and it seems to have like a little liquid in it, and he goes this is a wyvern poison, ancient wyvern poison, and this pot, and it has like markings. It's from an old Ganassi tribe of Earth Ganassi, very primitive tribe. It still exists to this day, but this it's about 200 years old. So, and he puts that on the table.
Nice.
I'll do. You just put your bell on the table, unless you want to put the pearl on.
I'm waiting for everyone else to do it first.
Yeah. The the lady reaches into her bag and seems to and it's you can see it's like a bag of like reaches into a like bag of holding, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And pulls out a silver little like globe and puts it on the table, and then it turns into a little spider bot cam thing with little
Nice.
ancient glyphs and runes. This is from back when Un was around. This is the last Mechanist machine that I know of. And Then this man reaches. I'm not gonna keep him on the table, but I'll show you. And he pulls out a little iron cage that is like and like sparks with like lightning. And sitting there growling is a pseudo dragon, just pacing in the little tiny cage.
The gas.
That's adorable.
That's mine.
It's a slave right now. What do you mean adorable?
Yeah, I want
What?
it.
Hmm.
Pseudo dragons are adorable. I don't know what you're talking.
Yes, but the situation is not adorable right now. The situation is quite horrifying.
And and then the man pulls off his ring. It is a little ring with a bead, and it goes. This is a ring of fireballs. Puts it on the table.
Wait,
It has-
everybody else has something magic, and this guy brought a bell. That's
A ring of fireballs.
No. He's talking about Sky.
Yeah, but it's historical significance.
Yeah.
More about it.
Well, you know.
It's like the pencil.
collector's
with the
item,
founding
you know?
fathers.
Yeah,
cut collector.
And everyone kind of looks disappointed because a ring of fireballs doesn't.
Yeah, it's not. That's not expensive at all.
Yeah. Really? It's like the best item I could get at the current time. And he's like, I'm disappointed. I'll consider this a warning for you. Bring something better to this game, says the man sitting next to him. He seems to be in charge of this.
Yeah, he's the devil.
They've got the
Intriguing
same color
collection.
tokens.
Well, we don't know if he's the devil. There's a lot.
You should have tried and sold him out. Be like, we got a rich poser here.
Ah,
Does someone have a violin or a fiddle? It's a fiddle. Sorry.
yes.
As it happens,
Yes.
I do actually have a violin.
Oh
No.
gosh.
Do it.
You gotta challenge him to a duel, my friend. It's the only way.
And
Um,
end it in one fell swoop.
Well, I just completely blanked. What on earth is happening?
I like. Am I able to move around to the side of the desk and sit
Yeah,
down? Is
Sure.
that way I'm like facing back from them?
Yeah.
Under the desk, can I open the portable hole,
Hmm.
grab my violin?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
I'll also grab my cane because cane, I want it.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's it. And then I'll close the portable hole.
And then
Took the violin.
just start playing the violin
Oh dear.
ever so.
I'll
much.
just look to the devil, who appears to be leading this.
Hmm.
But is it a golden?
Yeah, just pull it out and start playing Devil Went to Georgia.
My violin, like I'm proficient in it, but if I roll badly, this could go really badly.
It's all right. You're probably gonna lose to him anyway. It's fine. Fine.
I was going to say, what's the worst that could happen? You lose and then your soul gets owned by the devil.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Exactly right.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's pretty much exactly what could happen.
Wait, what
no,
did the
I-
devil bring out? The devil bring on the violin?
He's bought the
No,
X-wing.
the-
No, the violin's
The devil
mine.
brought out
Oh,
the-
okay.
yeah.
I was very confused. Why,
I'll
why
place
is
my violin on the desk in front, and I won't say anything.
A silent challenge.
A silent challenge. I love it.
If they
Devil-
ask
devil
for it,
touch
then I'll give it a go. But I will forewarn them. It's been a while since I had an opportunity to play.
And the devil looks at you rather interestedly and goes, "Alright, play."
I will forewarn you. I've not played in quite a while, so
It's all right.
if all goes badly, please do forgive me ahead of time.
Very
But
well.
I will
Sort of.
begin to
You-
play.
Oh, that's pretty good.
That's
It's
not that
pretty
bad.
good.
That's pretty good. Not the worst.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yep, and I just like I provide background music.
Yeah.
Then he whips out his fiddle and rolls a nat 20.
Yeah. No, the devil goes, "We had to forge a new key because the key was missing for it. But here," and he puts a key on the thing. Like this
Oh,
you
yeah,
know,
the-
key thing
Oh,
to
this-
like.
Yeah.
Furious key.
It's to access the speeder, and also on the
Yep.
key it's like a here's the flight hanger to where it is sort of thing.
Location.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Baby Yoda keyring.
Yeah, and I guess when everyone had their stuff out, I would just, in a flurry of magic display, like summon the belt out and just explain what it is.
Yeah.
This could be a different devil. Maybe this is not the one who went to Jordan. So.
Yeah.
They're not superbly.
And he goes, very well. Let's play. Why don't you deal out the first cards, and Nimble, you can make a sleight of hand check or a thieves' tool check, whichever one you want to do.
Oh,
Your size just takes,
Okay.
like, you cannot be seen.
What's happening?
what does this do?
23?
23.
What does this
Okay, that's a success.
That's a spicy roll.
That's this. Hey, are they playing poker?
I guess they are playing poker, or I don't know how.
Like which poker? Texas Hold'em, 5-card stub. What we got going on?
I
Texas Hold'em, sure, why not?
Nice. That's a
Cool
good
question.
game.
I'm gonna make up the mechanics as I go along because I didn't really prepare a card game. I should have, in hindsight, but
Yeah, they're
Can I-
actually
It's
playing Snap.
fine.
Well, it's a better alternative to what's up? Strip poker.
Yeah.
I thought it would just be rolling. You just roll.
Yeah, you will roll, but the game will be, but you will just roll.
Yeah,
Can you
let's do
still
it.
get a straight?
Yeah.
Straight flush in this?
You can determine 2 cards on the deck, so you could either determine 2 of skies, 1 of skies, or 1 other person, or 2 for 1 other, or you can choose another person, and you can choose high or low, or good or bad cards, basically.
Okay.
So you can
Are there
choose
bad
2.
cards in poker?
Give Sky 2 good cards, or you can give Sky 1 good card and 1 other person 1 bad card, or 2 people 1 bad card, or 1 person 2 bad cards.
How many cards are there in your hands? In our hands?
There'll be 4, I think.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's gonna be tough. Okay.
There's the cards you have in your hand, and then there's the cards that they lay on the.
Yeah, and then there'll be the ones on the table.
So wait, what did I just slide a hand for? I'm sorry.
To rig the card. To
Oh, okay.
rig the cards.
Okay.
And so you
Alright.
can rig 2 cards to be good or bad. So you can give 2 good cards to Sky, or
Yeah,
yeah, okay,
I'm gonna do that. Sorry.
yeah, I know I know.
Give them all bad cards. That'll throw them for a loop.
They're just like, man,
No one gets good cards!
what are you doing?
I'm just like, why? Why you like this?
Why? Help the devil win. Now we get in his good side.
Is that crappy person who was like being awful to that
This guy.
that
he's-
girl?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I fly over to his ear?
Mhm.
Oh jeez.
Yeah.
And I just want to say something.
I get
Giving
it.
away your cover!
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
He can't see her, so it doesn't matter. It's
Yeah.
just gonna be like his inner thoughts coming after him. He's gonna freak out.
Sounds like a woman.
Yeah.
The thoughts sound like a
I'm gonna-
woman.
Yeah, it's like Jiminy Crick. Sounds like a crick, but it's still your conscience. Fine.
But like, wait, can you get a straight flush in this game? I don't know.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm gonna be
yeah.
like, I'm gonna whisper as in like your best chance to get a straight flush here is in the bathroom.
Oh. Roll an intimidation check at advantage.
Yeah, I
With
guess
a buddy
so.
voice. With a somebody voice.
Disembodied
Don't
voice.
you, but I'm shit. 20.
21. Yeah, he's like, what the, what, huh, what? So,
Everyone else looks at him.
and he's like, he's like, what's wrong, man? He's like,
Just like,
someone
"Are
spoke
you
to me
okay,
in my ear.
man?"
Did you? And he's like, relax. There's
We're just gonna keep gaslighting him.
yeah. And you sort of, and actually you start seeing him going, unseen and seen. Who is in here? Is there anyone who is not here who cannot be seen?
I mean, that's just gonna remove any illusions, and
Yeah, technically.
No one
maybe
has
visible.
loads of
Uh,
dogs.
and-
Small.
And there's no one who can not be seen already, technically.
Yeah.
Because she can be seen, it's just pretty much impossible. And he's like, no one's here.
You're
No
fine.
one's here. You need to calm down. It's just a game.
we
You're a lunatic.
He's like, you're just imagining things, man. Calm the frick down.
Gaslighting him. Oh my gosh.
Great, we've done it. We've like
We got it,
ascended
boys.
to peak D&D mechanic.
Yeah.
We got it.
Shall we carry on with the game?
Yeah.
Let's go to the table.
Yeah.
Dude's losing his mind.
This entire time, I'm still playing the violin.
So are we gonna roll or?
Yeah, I'm just rolling for everybody else other than you, sorry.
Okay.
Nimble, as you're out there, I'd like you to make a perception check.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh no.
You don't see anything out of the ordinary. Actually, Jay, as you're over the table, you can also make this check, but at disadvantage.
Okie doke.
Can I not make it?
No,
Nah, you don't see it.
you wouldn't see it.
19.
19?
Nice.
Everybody's cheating. It's just a game of cheats, and whoever cheats
Honestly,
the
I'm
best
not
wins.
surprised.
Okay, he rolled an 18. Jay, you notice him. You notice him when the cards come out. He looks at one of his cards and then subtly like slides it in the deck that she's dealing out and swaps it out and looks at the other card and looks much more happy with.
This guy.
No, this guy here, the devil guy. He
Ooh.
slightly
Oh, so
switches
the
it.
one that is cheating.
No,
Yeah.
well, that was obvious. That was gonna happen.
Actually, he doesn't look at the back of. He doesn't look at the front of his cards. When he gets them face down, he looks at the face down cards, frowns a bit, and then like swaps them like that. So he doesn't even look at the fronts first. He just, when he sees the cards coming his way, he just slightly shuffles them.
I don't know what to do in this situation. I can't really call him out. He's the one running the game.
It's true.
You can
Yeah.
just air call me.
I just like I
Keep playing the fiddle.
I continue playing my violin,
Yes.
but I like give a hard stare at Tim, at Sky rather, to get his attention so he can read my thoughts.
I'm reading everyone's thoughts. It's everyone within 30 feet of me.
Yeah, you wouldn't have caught him because he wasn't there. But yeah, I guess you start thinking he's
Brain.
I'm
yeah.
far away. Yeah.
M-
We have air cons on. You can't just talk.
No, because you hear him talking.
Yeah, I just start speaking and into the air, and everyone would be like, "Who are you talking to?"
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Never mind.
All right, Sky. You have so it's a 1d6 you roll for this game, and then you add up the
Okay.
total to make your score, and then you bet on other people's score basically.
So I roll a d6.
So you rolled 2d6. One of them, the other two are already 6 for you.
Oh god. I rolled
18
3.
So
prepare.
it's 6, 6, and then plus 6.
So 2. Yeah.
Oh, it's a 666 in the Devil's Casino. How appropriate.
You got three
Yep,
So
the
6
devil-
plus
devil
6
word.
plus 6.
Except the card was actually.
So
two
your total is 18.
Mhm.
got it.
All right.
3 of a kind.
I
there.
need
You're gonna,
I need a
it's
quick
good hand.
wee. I won't be long though, so no break. Just a quick.
Actually, I don't know. I don't know how this game works.
What's everyone else got? That's the question.
Well, I mean, you're doing pretty well because you're like 3/4, which is better than the odds, which are 50-50.
That's
It's true. And I'm in a different room playing a different game, or the same game with different people.
So while everyone is thinking, I telepathically say to the elf guy, your best chance to get a straight flush here is in the bathroom.
Oh god.
You both happen to just come up with the same line because you didn't hear it. You both just have the same taste in insult.
Yes.
I wouldn't do
Vicious
that.
mockery. D4 points of psychic damage.
That might be bad idea. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I don't have
Don't
any
be-
way to whisper in his ear unless I go invisible.
Don't be telepathically
I
speaking
don't
to
have
people.
message.
It's gonna be bad.
What do you mean?
It's gonna be bad.
There's no way this can go wrong.
The devil won't like that.
The devils
You'll
can't see
never
you
know.
telepathically talking.
I am back. Um,
Oh, did you miss that?
yeah, I was at the loo, so
Actually, if I stop playing the violin and sit down, I could using this. Could make it whisper, but I won't.
Okay, so Gigi, what basically happened was I telepathically said to the blonde elf guy, your best chance to get a straight flush here is in the bathroom.
The same thing that Nimble said,
Yes.
but this time
But this time-
telepathically, so it's also
But this
sort.
time it's also in a different voice.
yeah, intimidation check with advantage.
Come on, guys, don't fail me now. That is a 10 and a 17. So 17 plus either 3 or 4. I don't remember. Hold on. Yep, that's a dirty 20. That will be a dirty 20.
Yeah, this guy in his head says, "All right, what's the fuck's going on?"
But no one hears it apart from this guy.
Yeah. And he starts looking at people like, who is doing it here, sort of thing.
No, I was looking at my notes and I just remembered I started a security business.
I went to go over to this person again.
I will come back to you.
Okay, cool.
Alright, now we go to the less well-known game. The guard game with these 3
The guard
guards.
game.
Yeah.
Nice.
Your objective is more poison than win.
What?
Yeah.
All I
wanna
need
win
to
the
do
game,
is
you wanna
get
quit.
their codes. I don't even have to kill them.
No, not kill them, poison them so they have a funny tummy so they don't come into work tomorrow. So that you can get into their office.
I just talk them into it. That's another
No,
option.
you're trying to get into their office. You don't want them to know you're getting into their office.
Yeah, but we're all just 4 clones having a good time drinking and talking about how we're being stepped on by the upper man. You know, it works. It works.
Alright, so the clones are just putting down money. Each clone has put down 7 gold so far as like their starting bid.
Sure. I mean, I don't know what's in my hand, but yeah, okay.
Yeah, and then one of the
I'm
clones.
in.
It's a bit more of an informal game because one of the clones is dealing as well as playing the game, but he's like blindly looking at it. You know,
Okay.
they're doing it in a way so that no one's like cheating basically, or has an advantage. And I just want you to roll a d20.
Sure. That's a good dice. 3.
3. Alright, so you have not a brilliant set. 2 of the guys, you can passively tell 2 of them are pretty confident with their one. The other one, do you want to make an insight check on?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely a bit nervous about his cards. He thinks they are pretty bad, and he's trying to get a read of everybody else. He sees two very confident people. Do you want to make a deception check to hide that your cards are bad, or are you gonna be a bit open about that?
Well, half the game of poker is bluffing, so.
Alright, roll me a deception check then.
Ooh, it's a 9.
Oh,
He rolled a nat 1 to insight you, so.
Oh, I'm great.
Even
Great
when
time.
you lose, you win.
Even when you lose, you win. It's true.
One of the guys can tell that you're lying, but is keeping it to himself currently. And you sort of play around. And some drinks come over. You know, you all get a round of drinks as well. Roll me another d20 for me.
14.
Surprisingly, you won this bet. You
Nice.
I guess you play around with what you know. You deceive them. You play your cards right. You bet in, and some of them fold, thinking that you've got a high number, when in fact you've got the lowest there, and they all hand you money.
That's how the game works.
Yep.
That's how you poker.
So you have 21 gold on you now.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna keep track. We're betting and playing.
Yeah.
I'll wait till the end.
Yeah. Of course.
It's gonna be impossible to keep track of
Yeah, true.
winning and losing money.
Now you want to persuade them not to come in tomorrow?
We're just a couple prone guys having drinks and talking about work,
Yeah.
Just...
Do you want to? I guess you're setting the foundation for it now. So do you want to just make a charisma check?
Just have casual conversation with the guys, Having time. Where is it? Just charisma? Sure. I'll roll straight charisma, I guess. Just having a conversation.
Yeah, it's not hard. I've not set the DC hard for this, so you're fine currently. Talking about various things, and yeah, you're just setting that conversation foundation. And back into the main game. I need to add up all these people's cards. I think I'll just add them up in the future rather than note them down separately and then add them up, because that wastes time.
I have the cantrip guidance,
Mhm.
so if anyone wants to use that at some point,
Yeah.
I can do that.
Before adding it, I'm only gonna so only add up if you don't want to change your cards, basically. So you can change your cards. So if you rolled the 3, you can change it for try and re-roll that card, basically. But you might get a worse card.
I did just realise when Tats is on about spells, I do have bless, so I could have blessed everybody's rolls.
Too late
Oh my
now.
God.
That's like a minute though, doesn't it?
It's never too late.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
He's not even here.
Yeah, I'm beep booping around outside, just chilling.
Beep booping.
That's what robots do. We all know it.
Yeah.
What does anyone else get? Like, if I have the highest, I'm not gonna change my hand.
Yeah, that's where you have to read people and try to figure that out, I guess.
Oh, that's unlucky. You'll have to. Oh, I guess you kind of know what people are thinking.
Yeah.
She changed up her higher card, hoping for an even higher card, and she just got a lower card, and she's like, "Fuck," sort of thing.
Okay.
Rip.
He's got nothing. He's got like 8 total score, and he's like, I can't change this many cards without people going, he's got nothing. I'm gonna have to bluff. So he's gonna go for a bluff. He's got absolutely
Wait,
nothing.
which one is that?
The guy this side of you.
Okay. Okay.
He's pretty happy with the guy. The touchy guy's pretty happy with his deck. He's got a pretty high deck, he thinks, and he's got a pretty good chance of winning. This this guy's going. I've not got anything strong, but I don't want to do anything currently with it. I don't think. And you can't read the devil guy because he came in later. So I think they're all gonna go for
Wait.
adding now.
No, I can't read him. It's as long as it's within 30 feet of me, and I can't.
He came in later, didn't he? Unless you can just read
Yeah,
people
I
as
think
they.
it's when they enter the zone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ah.
So for the duration, you can read the thoughts of a certain creature when you cast a spell, and as your action each turn until the spell ends, you can focus your mind on any one creature you can see within 30 feet of you. So
Yeah, he's thinking he's got a pretty powerful deck currently. And he's pretty confident in his deck. And most of them are going into the adding. He's not.
a devil. It's very powerful. All right.
He's like, and I will give you something like. He's like, I'm pretty confident in my deck.
Oh god.
He knows this guy has nothing at all. He's like, I know this guy has nothing. But I'll just add people. I'm just gonna make them because they've done what they need to now, in terms of swapping out cards.
should I swap out cards? I mean, I do have 2 3s.
2 3s could be better, yeah.
Am I just able to notice anybody's cards without like actually making a
Well, you're
suspicious
behind
move?
these people, so you can probably try and sneak one of these two.
I'm going to not try and sneak a peek.
Yeah, I don't think you need to. I know their cards.
Yeah. Because the boots don't give me just advantage on every stealth check, do they? It's only when I'm moving.
Yeah.
One stealth check.
Yeah, so I would still be at a disadvantage.
Yeah.
Alright, I might carry on.
Yeah, they're going into adding phase currently.
How does adding work?
So you add up the cards you've got to a total.
Okay.
So yours is 18 currently.
Yeah. I want to see if anyone screams their number in their head. I got a 17 or something like that.
Yeah, he's got 8 total. This guy's got 8. He's like, I've got nothing. I've got 8 in my hand. I'm going to have to bluff and say I've got 14 and sort of go for a high bid. And hope no one. I'm going to go for a high bid and hope no one else notices. She's like, fuck, I just threw away the game. I've only got like 11 total. I'm going to just call. He's like 17. There's no way anyone else has that. I'm going to chip in. And he's like, I've got 16. Pretty strong deck. I just want to see what everyone else does. So I'm just going to call it for the first game.
So I'm currently the highest.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's like, you're reading the devil guy, and he's looking at your cards, sort of looking at them intensely, and he's like 8, 18, 11, and he's like 17, 16.
He's also reading everyone's card.
He's reading people's cards, and
What's he
you
doing?
would have to dig in deeper to know what he's doing, how he's doing
Do
that.
they know? Let me see. Give me a second.
If
I'm
a person's
worried if they
inside,
would
then
know. Yeah. If it succeeds, the spells ends either way. The target knows that you're probably
Yeah,
hoping.
you'd have to dig in deeper to know how he's knowing this.
But what's his hand? Does he have higher hands than I do?
He's got 19 currently. He's like,
Oh,
I'm
God.
confident in winning this.
You'd have to
Guy's gonna
change
bet
out
high.
1-3.
This guy, he's like, likely these two will bet. This guy will bet high, likely hoping for a bluff out call. I'm thinking he doesn't know what you're thinking. He's just guessing.
Yeah.
It looks
I know
like
Who knows your cards? And
he's gonna
gets rid of
also
them.
high bet. He's just gonna play it safer now. If I make a reasonable bet, I can cash in.
Okay.
But
So, what do I
you don't know
do?
how he knows what cards there are. You have to
Yeah.
dig deeper. Do you want to do that?
No. If I do, they would know that I'm trying to see through their head. So I don't
Just
want to
look at the cards themselves. See if anything seems off between each one.
You from there, or are you gonna move around and have a look?
No. Just from there and these three people, because probably they've got their cards facing me, right? The back
Yeah.
side.
Right. Yeah.
So
Make a perception, insight check, I guess.
well, I'll take the insight, please. That is a 3 plus 3, so no. And the second roll
no.
is a 5 plus 3, 8, so no.
You don't see anything weird about these cards.
Yep. I just sort of
So-
snort a bit and go back to my normal position.
But yeah, with an 8, something's something's going on, but you can't figure out what it is, or what he's up to.
I mean, do I at least get that the cards are a bit suspicious?
Yeah, you get the thing that it's a bit sus, but you don't know
Yeah,
what's going on.
I convey that to Sky. These
Okay.
cards are a bit fishy, eh? Be careful.
Yeah. Can I respond to the message?
Hmm.
I don't think so.
Well, it's
Oh, never
telepathy,
mind.
so
It's telepathy, so yeah. No.
Can I still change my hand? How many times can I change it?
You can change it as many times, but people can insight. What do people can challenge your cards.
You only need to get one
That's
of
the
those
risk
threes
with it.
higher.
People can challenge what your cards are, and if your cards
Yeah.
were low, they're like,
Since
I'm
Nimbo's
challenging
in
your cards
there-
are this number. They win
since
your pot.
Since Nimbo's in there, can I ask for a higher card than a 3?
There isn't a
Ask for
bet
4.
as much. It's more like rounds, basically. So
Okay.
there's going to be rounds of it, but they'll win your round, basically. And if they win 3 of
Okay.
that round, they win your thing, basically.
Okay, 3 round of this. Oh gosh. Okay.
Yeah, if you turn in your 3 and hopefully you get at least a 4, you'll match
Yeah.
the devil, and then
Yeah.
you can split the pot.
Yeah. Can I try to communicate with Nimbo and just try to have a card higher than a 3?
Yeah.
Look over at
Yeah. Roll a sleight of hand check or thieves tool check. Nimble.
Can my avatar give the give help action?
Probably not.
She doesn't need it. She doesn't need it.
Yeah, she doesn't need it, but I would say
it's
probably
got a
not.
plus 11.
28. You can definitely pull a 4 for Sky, but it would only be a 4.
4 or 5, either one.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll do that.
So from 18 it goes to 19, doesn't it?
Yep.
And he's
Well,
like,
So now-
and then
it takes us a
when
5 for it to be 20.
you pull it, you pull it in, and the devil just looks at the new card and goes, "We're even now." Or he's thinking this. We're even now. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna call. We'll split a pot, but I won't put as much in. But basically, he doesn't want to give you. You still have
Yeah.
chips, but the chips are not necessary. It's basically
Yeah.
3 rounds. Once you lose your key item, that's it. You're out. Basically, you're out the game,
Okay.
and your pot gets split between the group. There is still money on the table that you're sort of pushing across. As like chips, but the item's the main thing. Once you're out, that money gets split.
Is anyone out from this round?
No, not.
You
So
have to lose
it was a
3
tie.
times.
It was a tie between you and this guy.
Devil, yeah.
This guy lost because he bet in, and he shows his cards. They were all weak, so he's lost a round to both of you. So I'm gonna just make just put a little token on winners. Actually, on losers. Actually, that'll be.
Yeah, if you lose 3 rounds, you lose your key item. So everybody but
Oh.
you has lost. You and
So,
the devil are tied for 1
yeah,
win,
you
and
can also
everyone has lost.
you can also call. You can call or fold, and a call is like a neutral action, basically.
Call is you equalize it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you put in the same amount the last person put in.
Yeah.
Raise it.
Yeah. Or you fold. So everyone put in a bet. So everyone's lost 1. This guy's lost 1. This guy just is neutral currently because he didn't put his whole force into it, and he did quite well.
Next round.
Yeah.
Wait, real quick.
Mhm.
Can I go over to that guy again?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And can I, like, lick his nose?
What?
Yes.
Why?
Why?
Yes, you can.
You don't know where
Okay.
that nose has been. No, don't do that.
I lick his nose
Ew.
profusely, because I'm tiny.
And now she's addicted to cocaine.
You're married.
Yeah, it's happened.
Does he feel anything?
I think Gigi is having a bit of a moment right now.
He feels
Do you-
bad.
Do you want? Would he feel anything? It's just like this atom linking his nose. Would he feel it?
Does he
don't
feel
know.
a sensation? Should I bite?
He doesn't
Like,
feel the
he
lick. I
probably,
just
like,
rolled for it. He
oh,
doesn't
no.
feel it.
Yeah.
Damn
no.
it.
Do you want to bite his nose? He would
Yeah.
probably feel that. Yeah. You
I'm
bite
gonna
his.
bite his nose.
Yeah, you bite his nose. He's immediately like, ah! And then he tries to, like, bat his own nose because he thinks it's like a fly or, like, some little gnat or something because he can't see it because, And he, like, goes to bat his nose, but you manage to fly out the way before he hits you, basically. He
Like,
just
he
slaps
stumps
himself in the
himself.
face, basically.
And
I'm
then
gonna
I
say- I'm
see
gonna
him.
say-
I see him acting weird, so I use the force to stroke his thigh.
I'm gonna say you okay there?
I don't
friend?
know what is
Losing one
happening
game,
here.
making
don't
you
know either.
mad.
We're harassing him, man. That's
Yes, I see that, but that's
It's-
not the goal, guys.
it's
I'm
like-
gonna say if you can't win, if you can't afford to lose a game, you shouldn't be here.
He's like, what the fuck? What are you doing? You're doing this, aren't you?
I'm doing nothing. Everyone's here can see it.
Devil's just like, hold yourself together. There's no one here.
what's happening.
Uh,
I love it.
at the um,
Are Nimbos supposed to roll sleight of hand again?
all right. At this point, um, the casino, another like casino lady hops into the room. That's right. All right. Here's your dealer. We're gonna have to swap machines to make sure everything's good. But I'm just gonna deal it to this lady here,
Oh, Jesus.
and she's gonna deal your next thing, and they're dealing it up front. So Nimble, roll me a sleight of hand check at disadvantage. Thieves' tool check at disadvantage. Sorry, or either one. So you have to roll again.
Oh no.
Natural one.
Oh no.
This time,
Wait, you're rolling sleight of hand instead of thief tool.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Still a nat
True,
one.
it's still not one.
it's still a nat one.
Wow.
This time, the devil just looks in your direction and
Whose
goes,
direction?
I think you might have not been imagining things, my friend. There is somebody here. Hello, friend.
Me?
And everyone just hears this tiny me.
Wait, do we hear this?
I don't think you'd be able to hear that. It's too tiny.
You just heard
And
a tiny squeak.
And he's just gonna cast counterspell. He's just gonna cast a spell magic on your thing.
Oh.
Oh,
What
can I
is
spell
this?
that?
Dispel magic.
I can counter spell.
Wait, is he casting it on her?
Yeah. It's on a magical effect.
Yeah, but it's not her that's under the effect of the magic. It's the item.
Oh yeah, it's the rain.
So it
I
wouldn't
think
do
you can
anything.
dispel magic an item.
If
You
if
can.
you know, if you know that the item's the source of the magic.
Oh, I guess he wouldn't. Alright, so he won't do that then.
Oh, come on.
Yeah. I mean, he'd still cast it, but then realize that it's not her casting the spell. It's something she's wearing.
Yeah.
It'd take too long to figure out what.
Or somebody's casting the spell on her.
He's like, what are you?
I don't.
You're still in here. You're not gonna run away yet.
Yeah, you could be gone by now.
Yeah, you could run. You know that?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go run.
Alright, you're gonna run. Roll initiative.
Oh,
Just
Just her?
Yeah. Unless you guys want to join as well.
No, I continue playing the
I'm
violin.
good.
You start as soon as she starts running, you start seeing him casting a spell, getting ready to cast a spell at her.
I sort of move protectively into the.
All right,
side
he
and
rolled
stop.
a 5, so you managed to vroom,
Oh.
through the tiny.
Get out the
Through,
room.
10, 15, 20, 12. You are just out.
And this fucker can't see her. And then there's a door here you can exit from.
I have a question. Would I be able to sneak back in?
You might be able to. He's gonna say, "All right, troops, keep an eye out for a tiny little fly. Swat it if you see it."
Oh.
And then he goes to the door, and then he cancels the spell he was gonna do before, and then he mutters a new spell, and a small silver thread appears.
Alarm.
Alarm.
Damn it.
He puts it across the door. He's not gonna set it for the 2 clone ladies that come in and out. That's
Can I disarm the alarm?
you can do.
I think
Okay.
you can.
Yeah.
Can I try and do that?
The ladies. But this lady goes out with the machine and goes, refresh that machine, get a new one, and this lady goes out to get a new machine.
You can hide in the machine when she brings it in, except
I might.
the
It
alarm would
it-
still go off.
Yeah, the alarm
Yeah,
will still go off.
yeah, but so he would start checking it.
Okay, can I still disarm it?
You can do, yeah. It's an Arcana check to do it
Okay.
because it's not a.
The physical one, it's the illusory.
So magical.
Mm.
Ooh, 16.
But
Are
is it
you
not?
gonna do it? Oh, she's doing it. Sorry, I thought
Oh,
Sky
who's
was
doing
doing it.
it?
No,
Oh.
No, I just misread it and I thought Sky was doing it. I was like, the devil would definitely go.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Hold on a minute.
If I do it, he's gonna know.
Hold on. Something's not right here.
Hold on a moment.
Yeah. So yeah, you have disabled it, so you will be able to get in next time. But this round will be done by this lady, so all cards are random this time.
Gosh. Oh gosh.
Look.
All right, so I'll go.
Gonna piss off another devil. Should I just roll 46?
Yeah, roll me 4d6.
Oh no.
Oh.
I'm gonna.
You can
I'm gonna
redo. can't
Yeah,
you?
I'm gonna swap out those 2 ones.
Yep.
Okay.
No one calls you out, by the way, so because
Yeah,
people can call what your cards are before you swap them, and if they're right, they get your win, basically.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's funky.
You're up to 16.
So you can call people's cards out, basically, and say, you've got this.
What happens if you don't get it right?
If you don't get it right, the person who you called out wins the thing.
Call out. Okay.
Do I want to swap the 3 again? Or 6? I'm gonna read a rune first.
Okay, she wants to. She's only gonna swap out 1 card. Anyone can call her out if you want to, but
Well, not those of us that aren't playing.
Ooh, wait. Do I know what card she's switching out?
she was
She's
like, I had
like-
I had 9 total. She's like, I don't have a high number. I've got 9.
Okay.
I'm gonna swap it out, and then you hit it. Sorry, it's him, not her. Misgendering. Really.
Ganassi.
Okay.
The male Ganassi, and then you feel absolute desolation as he swaps it out. It's the same card, so he's got the same total of 9. He's just devastated.
That's when you
He's
fold.
not having a good day.
He's not.
Just fold it. Fold it.
He's gonna fold, but he's just gonna total up and then fold.
You got it.
He's like, I'm not gonna.
Hold it.
And the devil says, I call you out before he folds. You have 9
Ooh.
total. He shows these cards.
It's 9 shows.
A second win for the. I'm not going to use the colours. The colours will be for winning, basically. I'll just use the emojis for lose.
So, if I call someone out, I would automatically win this round?
You win their item,
Oh, okay.
not the round. You win their item.
Then is anyone else thinking their numbers I can call out?
But if they fail all 3 and one of so far he's failed one of them to both of you and one of them to him, so he's failed 2 to this guy. If he gets 1 more, he gets his item and he's out of the game, basically.
Okay. Is anyone else thinking
So
their
it's to
number I
get
can
people out of the
call
games.
Yeah.
I haven't rolled anyone else yet. I was just gonna
Yeah.
roll this lady here.
I will place my violin down, my cane, and I will begin making my way out. But as I'm going, I'm just gonna cast Minor Illusion to whisper in the devil's ear That's quite the trick you've got. And as I'm walking, I'll just ask, does anyone want any drink? I'm going to order from the bar.
Yeah, a few people will ask you for drinks and things like that.
Yeah.
And the devil looks at you as you sort of go
I
past.
wink at him as I walk.
Oh, it's a winking.
Yeah, it's the I know what you're. And then I will exit.
Oh, you could trigger the alarm when you exit, and Nimble can fly in. at the
Yeah,
same time
you
with
hear
the
boop,
water.
boop, boop, and he just waves it, like dismissing it. So Nibble didn't even need to roll that Arcana check.
Nope.
It is what it is, eh?
And I will just head towards the bar and see if they could deliver some drinks to the suite. The order that everyone asked for.
Yeah.
We get a kamikaze mocktail, some hard liquor, all in the private suite. Thanks. Then I'll head back.
What did you get for Sky? I want to know.
Whatever you asked for.
I didn't ask for anything. I just say yes, please.
I just give you a deadpan look.
Let's see what you get.
Surprise me. Is that lady who says surprise me?
Well, Sky's not over the age of 18, so he's not allowed
No.
to.
Oh
Yeah.
god.
So I get him like a I get him a Coke.
Okay, this guy
Okay.
swaps out a card once, twice, and then he looks at the third card and goes, seriously? Even lower?
Oh god.
Do I get security checked again on my way in?
You will do on your way in. But before, as you're waiting for the drinks to come, the devil goes, excuse me one moment, and he disappears into a portal. And then just reappears in front of you.
Where are you going? This
Wait,
is your
what?
party. You can't just walk out.
This guy's gonna say, why did he laugh? What's going on?
He's,
I'm making a friend with Satan.
You surely are.
and then I'm gonna put you in a whisper call.
Yes.
Ooh.
So, you've figured out I'm up to something.
I don't know exactly what, but it's certainly entertaining.
So, what do you want then exactly? You
Me,
didn't.
not so much. I don't really actually care all that much. I mean, certain people that I'm friends with are certainly after that X thing, but I honestly couldn't care less.
He goes, I like the game of it. I could.
It is fun.
He goes, I like torturing these people, making them wonder how I know, and how I win so often.
I mean, that's a question I have. I don't know how you're doing it, but it's fun to watch either way.
He goes, who's your friend? Because he obviously doesn't know who you're with.
I accompanied the Ganassi fella. However, he's not actually one of my associates. He's just someone who I met along the way. You might recognize him as the grandson of the Storm Witch.
He wants the
I
X-Wing.
don't know her name. Yes, him and his group.
I could just kill you, and you wouldn't, and no one would know that you know what I know about how I'm, well, cheating, but not how. But you would know I'm cheating.
Well, I honestly don't mind that you're cheating. Cheating's half the fun.
He goes, if it gets down to it, I'll see how I feel, and then maybe I'll hand you the X-Wing. Not the other items, though.
Of course. The other items... Well, all of the items have no interest to me.
Yes. If
I'm
it gets
not
down
familiar
to
with
it, I will inform your friends that if you have the item you want, you can just bail out and not root for the other items. That is a strong hint to your other friend to, if he gets it, to bail out and not greed and not reach for everything.
I will certainly make sure that he's informed.
Good day. And he just disappears, and I'll put you back in the call.
Yep.
Hi.
And then you
Why,
come back with the
hello there.
drinks. That's when you come back with the drinks after that.
You came back.
You're alive.
Take up my violin, and I pull up a chair close to the table, like here, and I continue playing.
Can I read his thoughts? Can I
Yeah.
read your thoughts, please?
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
What are you
And-
thinking?
So I will relay essentially what happened
Oh gosh.
about how the devil is cheating.
Of course
And-
he is.
I don't know exactly how, but he's said that he wants to see how things play out, and there's a possibility he may just grant us the X-Wing.
Why?
However, he doesn't want you getting greedy and trying to reach for all the other items. If he gives you the X-Wing, he wants you to fold. You'll leave.
He wants me full.
Oh no! But that's Sky's one weakness, greed!
No, Sky's not greedy at all.
I mean, he keeps wanting magical items. It's kind of his thing.
Who doesn't
Magical
want magical
items.
items?
There are,
Yeah.
are there any are any of these items that useful for us right now?
No.
Exactly.
No, they're not.
No.
We've got a poison, we've got a ring of fireball. What was the
Literally?
other one?
Literally, Sky's
A
first
pseudo
thought-
Dranko.
Oh yeah, the pseudo dragon.
Sky's first
Oh, yeah, I
thought
want the
when
dragon,
Grandma
that's it.
gave him something was, I could just keep this and put the power pearl in there. It seems greedy,
Yeah.
guys. I don't
If
know.
it's magical, I
it's
would
his
want
thing.
it because it's magical. If
See?
you have a super good gun, would you not want it and switch it out something?
I'm
Excuse
just
me?
saying, greed
Excuse
seems to
me?
be your weakness. That's all I'm saying.
Is
That's
it
all
though?
I'm saying.
Is it though? Do you know my character?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Alright, so the devil, like, looks at his cards, frowns a bit, swaps them out, and, like, he frowns a bit, and he thinks, God damn it, the same number, I'm just gonna... you can, folding is like, you can fold and then say, I fold and leave, sort of thing, you know. Folding isn't you've quit automatically, so he's just gonna fold this time. He doesn't think he's got a strong enough deck, and he's not willing to manipulate the cards like he did, knowing what he does currently.
And what the other two? Three.
This lady is also gonna fold. Sorry, she's already been called out, so she doesn't need to fold because she's already been called. So she doesn't need to fold. No one can get a win on her because she's already been called out. This lady has 16 total and is gonna bet.
Okay. I
That
have 16 too.
This guy has 17 and is gonna bet. This guy has 12 and is gonna call. Just throw in.
So how does call somebody out works?
You
Call
say
the total.
you say you. I think you have this number.
Okay.
That can be their total, can't it?
Okay. I
Yeah.
want to call out the pseudo dragon man that has the pseudo dragon.
Hmm.
I thought you called was basically you called for them to raise their bet. Like that's you calling them either carry on or quit. You know, if you call them, they can fold and then you take the whole pot, or they can carry on betting and up
Don't
the
worry,
ante.
Dan. We don't actually know what we're doing. We don't
Yeah.
know how to play, so do
Yeah.
try to
I mean-
make this we're going.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, right. Like, I barely know poker, but even
Nah, we don't know what
Yep.
we're doing.
So yeah, that's why I was like, what? How do you call?
You
That's
call
fine.
someone out. You say, I think you've got this number, sort of thing.
Yeah, I will call the guy with the pseudo dragon and say his number.
Yeah, he looks annoyed at you, and pulls out his cards. He's lost one to you.
Nice.
Yeah, so he's been locked out of the cards, and the rest of you have to raise or bet. So she's gonna put out a bet currently. He's just gonna
So
call
she's 16. The 17's gone. What's the other person got?
a 12, so he will lose.
Okay. Yeah, I will.
And
call
these
it
two
out
have
now.
folded already.
Yep. So I will pull it out. So I will win. Me and the lady will split the round then.
Yep. So so this guy lost to both of you. You won one again,
Mm-hmm.
and she's won one again. All right, Onyx. Roll me a d20. D20.
Sure, why not?
Alright. So one guy you can tell has terrible cards because you're good at this. Roll an insight check on the other two. 24. The other guy, that's quite a good score. Not super good. The other guy has quite a good set of cards. And the other guy is not too sure, so he's just going to play it safe currently. Are you going to buy them a round of drinks and sort of chat to them more and get them more in the frame of mind that you need them to?
Well, I mean, we're already getting drinks and playing. Oh,
Yeah, but they're like buying rounds. Are you going to buy them around to make them more?
is it my turn to buy a round? Are we going around the table? What?
You can buy a round if you want to, but all three of them have bought a round at this point,
Oh,
and you haven't.
well then, yeah, it's my turn. That's
Yeah.
how it works.
It's like 4 gold. It's like cheap stuff you're getting, not brilliant stuff. Alright. Do you want to roll that persuade check?
Persuade what? What? Do I make persuade?
Because you're trying to convince them not to come into work tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, you know, we're just talking about how we're underpaid people, and
Yeah.
we should all just take tomorrow off and see what they'll do without us.
Mm-hmm. A few of them are like, yeah. Actually, all of them are, agreeing with you. They're like, yeah, and get, a bit of drink in them, and, you've bought them a drink and things like that. And, they're definitely getting into that.
But, yes.
Roll me a d20 again, Onyx.
Yeah. 4.
This time, like, another guy wins the pot and blah blah blah. I won't go through the gold amounts, I guess, until the very end, and then I'll
Yeah.
do a random amount. A guard notices a kid managed to somehow sneak in. He's like, oh, God damn it, and sees him sneak into the room and radios, I'm not going to deal with that. Alright, and he radios. And then one of the Warforged over here hears the radio and goes, yeah, it's happened again. And it's a kid this time. Normally it's a more sensible adult. A kid breaking into a place like this is not good,
Do any of us have children we should be concerned about?
Looks like a
Is this a silver wolf?
No, it's not Silver Wolf. It's a
Oh.
street urgent. And he says to you, actually, Timely, do you want to go and deal with the kid?
Yeah,
One of the
sure.
robots is like, it's a kid, so take him out nicely. But
I'll just break him in half. It's fine.
The robot looks
Oh God.
troubled. No, you misunderstand. Take him out, as in, pick him up and then throw him out the door. Doesn't need to be handled that roughly.
Oh, all right then. Yeah, sure. That too.
And you go and wander to,
That's okay.
and I'm just going to put you in the room with him, and we'll.
What is he? Just some little fucking
Yeah,
some poshy kid. Just wants bunging out.
he's actually looks a bit homeless, and it looks like, but you notice, you notice he has a little plug device and a fancy-looking phone for a street urchin.
All right.
And in fact,
I'm gonna.
it kind of looks similar to what, like, Sky's somewhat kit. Like a hacking kit.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna walk up to this little shit and be like, all right, listen up, kid. I've been sent to throw you out. But what are you up to, really?
And goes, the guy in there is not what he seems. He's actually a devil.
Oh. Okay. I'm saying I'm gonna message. I guess. Yeah. I guess I'll message you. Be like, yo, is there a? Do you have the devil in there with you playing cards?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay then.
Just
Yeah.
casually.
But
Yeah. All right.
the,
Then
the
I'll
kid
turn around
says,
to
me and a bunch of the other, you see, a bunch of people are contracted to him against their will. Some of them are us, me and my friends. I found that he was keeping some of the contracts here, and I could destroy them. I know how to. Well, so, I got some help from a priest who told me.
Ah, holy water, of course.
Well, I mean, between you and me, I'm a cleric. I'm not a priest, but yeah, that's it. Which church? Which church did you go to?
He goes, it was a church of Avandra.
Oh yeah.
And it's like, it's not all the contracts, but at least I'll be able to free some of them.
Well, turns out your luck is in, kid, because yeah, Evandra's where I'm from.
He goes,
Front of
do you mind you were going to throw me out, but I hadn't opened the safe yet. Do you,
And opening safes is kind of what we do.
do you mind me opening?
Who's...
I'm not
what?
very good at this. I've only got the kit because I managed to get it off somebody. Don't ask how.
Bloody.
Is it mine?
No, it's not yours.
Okay, I was like, what the heck?
Bloody kids and your safe cracking. Alright, hang on.
He's not very good at it. It's like, hold as long as you can, and I'll understand if you have to kick me out. Because it shouldn't take you too long to kick out a boy.
No. Now, alright then, be quick. Where is this safe?
And he is here, so he'll just go up to it.
Alright, okay.
And he's gonna roll.
Can I have a look around this room, see for cameras and stuff like that?
There is a camera, like, hanging up in the room, but you can cover it with something if you want to. If that's what you're gonna go for.
Yeah, I'm thinking like Sky's got no remote sort of
Mm.
hacking or abilities or anything like that. He's predisposed, so he can't do like a video loop where it makes it.
Yeah, so you're
like
just gonna do it the old-fashioned way and hang a top over it.
Or
Yeah,
just smash it.
yeah. I was gonna say, I'll just rip the fucking thing out the roof. Yeah.
Hmm. Believe it or not, this kid just rolled a natural 20.
Ooh, nice.
So he's just like, I think I'm not gonna be very good. This is gonna take me a while. I hope I'll be. And then he goes and like presses a button and it just
Never mind, I got
opens. And even he's surprised on how good that was.
That's my boy.
You're feeling lucky, bug.
Gonna take him
Yes.
in just as the kids. Adopting kids again. Oh my god.
At least it's
See,
not me this time.
I'm
I will
way
say he
ahead of
has
you.
some talent with it. It's not pure luck he did it. It is he does have some talent, but his talent was nowhere near opening this safe. He just got very lucky with how he managed to crack it.
Yeah, well, luck is a powerful thing, so yeah, we kind of like that shit.
Yeah, but I will say if you want to adopt a child, he does have some luck in hacking.
It's ours now. Oh god,
I was
that's not
gonna say,
bad.
I was gonna like if he was looking homeless and stuff like that. I mean, it's kind of my MO, and shit like that. So yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
I was gonna say he can come and crash with us if he's got
Yeah,
nowhere else
and
to go.
if you give him the place, sure, he'll say yes to that.
Oh yeah, I mean, I can give him medical training and stuff like that. It can't hurt to have somebody else who knows,
Mhm.
all that shit.
I can teach him hacking too.
Yeah. He has some skill, as I said. It was a bit more luck that he got through that so quickly.
Yeah. And I say, is he got the stuff and he's running away now? 'Cause-
Yeah, he got the contracts.
yeah. I'll give him our address before
Yeah.
before he like.
And he's like,
shoots off.
yeah.
So what's gonna happen now is he's gonna get caught, he's gonna die. We're gonna find our address on his corpse.
But
Yeah, that's exactly how it's going down.
But,
Yeah.
he's like, hey, do you mind just escorting me out the door like you're dragging me out of here so I don't get bothered,
Yeah.
as it were, sort of
Yeah.
thing. And
Well,
so-
I'd say I'll do it properly. Obviously, I'll pick him up by like the scruff of the neck and the back of the trousers and like get the fuck out and give him a good throwing.
yeah, and you throw him out the door. And he sort of stands up and runs off. And like around the corner, he's just like, with the contract, he pours like this liquid on it and it glows and the contract goes and disappears and he runs off.
Does the devil have any reaction to this?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
He doesn't seem to notice currently, but he might notice later when he looks in his safe.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. The last round, I guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a time skip for a few of them, but this is gonna be the last round. They wheel in a new thing with Nimble in it. We're gonna
I'm-
technically do 2 rounds, but one of them will be like we were doing, and the other one will be percentile and skill check rolling. Alright, so Nimble, roll me a Thieves' Tool check. Oh, has she gone?
Oh no, sorry, my
She's
mic
on
isn't
the
picking me up.
Yeah, roll me a 17. You can rig a card this time. You didn't do as well.
Okay.
So only one card you can rig to be good or bad. Want to give Sky a good card or somebody a bad card?
I want to give the devil a bad card.
Alright.
Just saying. Remember, he's the devil, so fucking
Oh,
him is kind
that's
of
right.
a bad
Could
thing.
That's
switch
right.
too. You
Yeah.
could switch too.
Switch.
Yeah.
I want to get. Just kidding. I want to give Sky a good card.
Okay.
Yeah, you're welcome for that one.
I'm over like I'm gonna fuck him up. I'm like, wait a minute.
You can just switch it. So I will roll 3d6. I will re-roll. Oh, jeez, that's horrible. Oh, God.
Yeah, that is.
What was that about? You're a bit late to be blessing people.
You
Yeah.
can't bless like D6.
Yeah, this is not a skill check or anything.
That's good.
Oh,
Yeah.
true. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's not a saving throw or anything. No.
Also, it isn't physical dice, so I would have tried to sneakily change it.
I will re-roll that one.
You can
Oh my God.
you can
Nice.
sleight of hand try and get
No
a
way.
card that you want.
Oh yeah, can Nimbo give me like a better card than a 1?
You can try sleight of handing it to him from the
Alright,
deck.
I'll try.
There you go.
21. Yeah. You give him a 4.
Okay, so 2, 4, a 2, and a 6.
Yeah.
So I can't do math.
14.
jeez.
No.
Okay, 14.
4,
No,
4, and
16.
2. So yeah, 16.
16.
Okay, that's okay.
Alright. Da-da-da. So you've got 16, have you?
Yep.
Alright, the devil has 15 total, which he thinks is pretty good.
Nice. Should I call the Pseudo Dragon Man now and again?
You can do if you want to, but I am.
If I do, he will be dead, right?
Yeah, actually, he would have been on. He's on 2 fails. He needs one more.
Yeah, so if I call him out this time, he will die. Not die.
Sorry, he's on. Sorry, he's on 1 fail, 1 success. The red dot, the colored dots are successes.
I think
Call him out and he dies.
I think he didn't success the first time. The first time, it's me and the devil succeeded it.
Oh yeah, that's right. It
So,
wasn't. So
yeah.
yeah, he did die. So yeah.
Yeah, he does.
So
have to
so yeah,
success.
he would have failed to you, and we'll have to give up his thing to you.
Yeah, and the drow woman also, the red dot, it's also me. She died once too.
Yeah,
me and
she
the
failed the
devils.
first one, succeeded
Yep.
the second.
Mhm.
Thing is, do you want to get greedy and go for the pseudo dragon, even though I warned you against it?
Yeah.
I just want to pursue the dragon.
Actually,
and the win. That's it.
He said he'd give you the X-wing. He said not to get greedy though, and go for anything else.
I think
And I
that
warned you
devil's
against
son
it.
bitch wants the dragon, like.
Also, wait, does he know that you can inform him that not to get greedy?
He doesn't know though.
Yeah, does the devil know that you can tell him to not be greedy?
He'll probably assume that I've told you somehow because I said that I would find a way to let you know.
yeah.
I said I'd make sure that you know not to be greedy.
Taking 2 things out of 6 is not greedy, okay?
Yeah, but when the one thing, oh sorry, when one
when
of
one
those
of-
things that you want is something he wants,
When one of them's
Did
like,
he say what he wants?
he said he wants everything except like the X-wing. He said he'd give us the X-wing in exchange for everything else. That's essentially like the deal.
to be fair, he's the devil, so he's wanting
He
like
folded
some
once,
inert
so
looking antique bell, which is probably the bell he needs to do some ritual to become all powerful and end the world. You know how he
did
rolls.
he already he lost one, right? He won one, he lost one.
Mhm.
So T
Yeah,
only have
what
1
person-
win.
Mhm.
I have 2.
So he's looking at
GG.
he's looking at all the cards, and he's like, this one has 14. I have 15. The man next to me has 12, and thinks he's okay for a call. The lady over here also has 14, so I'm already above them as I have a 15.
Oh, I'm the
This
highest.
this lady has a 13. And then he looks at you and looks at your cards and goes, sorry, what did you say before?
Yeah, I'm going to do something kind of dumb.
No, Sky, what did Sky say before?
Sky.
What's your
You
number?
just
was
said, "Oh, I'm the
asking-
highest."
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was wondering.
And he
did the
goes,
devil-
and then he says, this man has 13 total. I've got this in the bag.
13. He doesn't know my
Misread
card.
one. He misread one.
Oh, lovely.
So you don't need to do
and
anything
Kurt-
because
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
you
Kirsch, what are you gonna do?
Okay, so if I've got the flow of the game right,
Mm-hmm.
if Sky wins this round, he gets the pseudo dragon, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to do something dumb.
Yeah.
Just how we like it.
I'm going to telepathically message this man because I don't know he's a devil.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to message this man and just say, listen, my my master really wants the pseudo dragon. Is there any chance you could just let us have it? Cuff once for yes, twice for no.
What the
He
fuck?
just thinks in his head, if he plays a fair game, sure, I don't see why not.
I
I'm
can't
playing the
hear
fair
what he's
game.
thinking. This is one way, Gigi.
I can hear
Oh,
Yeah, but he doesn't
Yeah.
know that you can't hear it.
yeah, he doesn't know. He
That's
thinks he can
true.
just telepathically think it.
Sky does hear the other side of this conversation. He doesn't hear your side, man. It's like playing Chinese whisper in a three-way conversation. My master wants the pseudo dragon. Plays a fair game. If he plays a fair game, what does that even mean? Who's he speaking to?
Scott,
Yeah, I'm very confused.
roll an
Yeah, well, I'm
insight
just,
check.
Like, popping off with a fucking violin.
Roll an insight check, Sky.
Oh, I could have just read Najar's thoughts.
Hold on.
Oh yeah,
I
you could
could
read
just-
Najar's thought as well. Yeah.
Exactly. Also, I could just inform him that I've asked the devil that would he let you win the pseudo dragon or
Yeah.
the man over there.
Yeah. So, Sky, what do you want to do with this information?
So if I don't call anyone else, I would just win the game anyways.
Yeah.
And
He will call out this lady and say you have 11 total. And she loses one, and he wins another.
Good.
So she's out. She can't do.
so the lady's thing is his, right?
Yeah, he saw her hand.
Then I'm gonna call the pseudo dragon guy.
Alright. Roll me a sleight of hand or deception check for me. Sky.
Why am I rolling?
So you call him out exactly for the number, and he looks at you like, is he playing a fair game? Is there something going on here? He's called out 2 numbers perfectly. He's
Well,
suspicious.
he also did call out 2 number perfectly.
Yeah, but he's cheating.
Yeah, he's
He is
cheating.
No, I'm
Yeah,
cheating.
he
So he expects you of cheating.
The devil is cheating to call out numbers. You're calling out numbers.
15.
You're probably cheating.
He's like, and then he casts a spell with his eyes, and they glow. Detect magic.
He cast the spell first?
He casts the spell Detect Magic as he looks at you.
Okay, what's the order? If he dispelled it, then the spell's gone. So
No, he doesn't dispel it. He's casting Detect Magic.
I would just lose the concentration if I see that. I would just drop the spell.
For the duration, you sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you. If you
Dispel
sense magic
magic
in this
does
way,
have somatic components, doesn't it?
Yeah, if he speaks it, I'm gonna drop my spell.
I'm pretty sure he'll notice you dropping the spell.
He rolled a 19 and he has like a +7 charisma. He's
Okay,
noticed
but
you doing something.
detect magic just says you can see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic and learn its school of magic. So,
I'm literally glowing magical items, so like.
Yeah,
you
but
can
he would
see
be
it
able
like
to
that.
see.
So do I.
He would be able to see the spell, as it were, as well.
it's just the school of
See the
magic.
smell.
Yeah, it's just the
Not the
school of
spell, it's just
magic.
the
What's?
school.
Do you have 2 of the same school on you?
Detect thoughts is divination, and I have my conjurations. I have my mage armor's abjuration. I have like several spells on me.
They're all different, like schools of
Different
magic.
schools,
So,
Yeah,
I mean, like,
he would
conflicting
notice
information.
divination and be able to say that's detect
Divination
thoughts.
is my mage armor.
No,
that's
it's
abjuration, never mind.
abjuration. He would notice it.
Yep.
I would also light up like a Christmas tree. 'cause
Yeah,
that's
I
yeah,
don't
but
wanna-
he's focusing with the detect magic. He can focus it, you know.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
Wait, hold on. I'm standing
could
directly
counterspell
behind
that.
Sky. Could
you could
there be
counterspell
any?
that.
That would be suspicious. Very suspicious.
All right, in that case,
I'm standing directly
Wait.
behind Sky, so could I do anything to make him confused for me?
But
Yeah.
you wouldn't know he's doing
do you have
this.
any divination?
He has. He have to conjure the spell like somatic component. He's gonna speak it. and wave his hand around.
He waves his
We would
hand. You
know.
don't hear him speak the words, but you do see his hands movement.
Does a psi crystal count as divination?
Psionic
It
crystal.
lets me, yeah, it's the thing that lets me use telepathy.
Oh yeah.
Yes, it would do.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's concentrating on the guy in front of you.
It
Yeah, but the
might
guy-
work. It's going to be a high DC. You're going to have to either you
on.
or Sky will have to make a deception check DC 25.
1 second. Give me
Let
1
me
second.
do
I am
this.
do
I'm trying to
this.
think of my magic items. I have my
Okay.
book. Oh, my book. My spell book. That's a
No, it
teleportation.
does have the spells in it. It just has your
I have
spells.
Wait, hold on. Let me see. I'm reading through my entire class just to see if I have the bonuses to anything. Um, ooh. You can add. Is this a saving throw? No, it isn't.
It's not a saving throw.
It's a
Hold on,
check.
just
It's a skill check.
second. This is just a second. I is investigation. What is
So he didn't
there?
have to speak to cast.
No, I mean there is a thing where you don't have to speak words when casting.
No. I just get a +3 to deception. Well,
Can I do guidance on him?
You can do
Yeah,
guidance if
good,
you
yeah.
want to.
Alright, I'm gonna do that.
okay.
Oh,
So
no.
who's making this? Me or Sky?
It's one of you.
Yeah, what
It's one of you. The other, you get advantage as well because the other would be helping.
Sky? Are you good at charisma?
No,
I
I'm
think
not a
this is
charisma.
meta
I'm
game.
not a charisma. I'm a wizard.
Yeah,
I'm a
it has to be
intelligence
one of you
wizard.
two because it's you two doing it.
I'm rolling now.
I have a +1. Yeah, you roll it.
That is a 17 plus whatever plus 3. That's a 20. What is
And
guidance?
roll a
1d4.
Oh yeah,
You
no,
can't-
you
you
can't make
can't
it.
get it.
You can't make it.
Hold
You
on,
can't-
hold on. That
25.
is,
Yeah,
you said we have advantage.
yeah.
You said we have advantage. Come on, baby.
You just
Give
know
us
the
a time.
18 or 19.
Give us a
or 20.
number. 19? That's actually
Ooh.
19, so that's 22.
Oh my
22.
God.
Roll a d4.
okay. Come on.
I think you need 3.
Yeah,
You do.
3 or
Yes.
4.
Heart of the
has
dice.
his
Come
50% chance to succeed.
on. Come on.
So close. Wait, guidance, a divination spell.
3.
It's a bit late for that now.
I got a 3.
Oh yeah, there we go.
He looks and he casts the spell and you sort of subtly pull it in there, and he like to cease to like divination, and then he sees your crystal glowing You know, you've got this crystal on. You know, he sees a divination aura, and he's
The crystal is
he's like, aha, he's detecting some mind magic, and then he sees your crystal, and it's glowing the divination, and he thinks, oh, it's just the crystal nearby, and he just cancels the spell.
I was gonna say, if you lot fucked up with this demon side trying to fucking murder you, I would have banished myself.
Yeah, I know that.
I can teleport
Well,
away.
okay.
I can teleport away, so it's fine.
Oh,
That
that was
was
stressful.
He goes,
Bang on,
excuse
mate.
me, I thought our friend here had methods of seeing. I just needed to check. Show your cards. And he goes, he was right. And he could have been casting bloom and magic for all I know, but yeah. I guess if you've checked, it's alright. But yep, he was right, I'm out. Here's your dragon. And he shoves
Thank
and he puts the pseudo dragon next to you
I just
and
look
leaves the
towards him and
table.
give a subtle. I just look towards him and give a simple nod, like, thank you.
And is there more rounds of this? Or...
It's more percentile now, basically.
okay, yeah. I
It's
just
more
want-
percentile skill check, basically. So Nimble, make 2 sleight of hand / thief tool check.
Hi.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Uh,
Nice.
All right. So, Sky, roll me 1d100, And Nimble, I assume one of them you'll give him like an extra 15%.
Ooh,
Fucking
look at
hell.
that! Oh my god!
An extra 15, that's 110%, GG.
Ah,
Yes.
Oh my god!
so
Truly giving 110%.
all right, and I'm gonna roll for the other. You can also downgrade one person by 15%. Probably not the devil guy, but anybody else at this table.
Who do we want out more? Does it matter at this point?
This guy is close to losing, so he's almost out. If you want to just flush him out, or you can do this guy.
What?
Wait, did you still have detect thoughts by this time? Doesn't it
It's
only
gone
last
now.
a minute?
Yeah, it's
It
gone
will
now.
be gone now because it will
Yeah.
last longer. But yeah,
Oh,
I'll say it's gone now.
Let's just go ahead and take that one person out.
Yeah. So this guy loses. Sky, roll me a d20.
Another d20.
Mm-hmm.
19. Oh my gosh.
All right, Sky, you won that round against the devil.
Damn.
Woohoo!
So
So I got everything.
what's this item?
That was the wyvern poison.
Yeah, you got the wyvern poison.
I mean, now you have 2 items, and the devil wanted all of them. I don't really know how well this will go.
I can just give it to him.
Just
Uh,
get rid of these 2, and then you just like turn to the devil and be like, yo.
Yeah, cans. Farewell.
Yeah, pleasure playing with you.
All right, this guy loses to this guy, to this lady, and he's out eventually after a few moments of playing. All right, and then this lady gets out to the devil. Sky, make an insight check for me.
Okay. 3. There it goes.
I guess Jay and Kirsch. Jay and Kirsch. Yeah, that's the right people.
yeah.
Actually, everyone in the room can make an insight check for me.
Oh, sweet.
Ooh, we do love those. That was a 1 and a 7.
Well,
Oh gosh. No one knows.
yeah, Nimble. Yep, nobody knows. Out of game knowledge, the devil 100% cheated it off that lady.
Great.
I mean, do we really care?
Yeah. Onyx, roll me a d20.
Sure.
And these other guys.
17.
17. Alright, you get a good deck. Roll me a
You get a good
d100.
what?
96.
Okay. Are you gonna buy the final round?
Sure, I guess.
It will give you a bit of an advantage. If you do, you want to get a good drink to get like a good advantage on these guys to persuade them not to come in.
I thought I already persuaded him last time.
They are pretty persuaded. I guess you just want to confirm it, unless you don't want to, of course.
I mean, I guess I can confirm it, but I figured I already persuaded them. They all said yes.
All right, yeah, sure. I think yeah,
I'll still get the last round, but
yeah, sure. Yeah, you get the nice. Do you get a nice round or?
whatever we've been drinking this whole time.
All right. I'm gonna. Yeah, all of them will just go home. I've just rolled to see if they would, and they will. And they will stay home and not come in
And
tomorrow.
we're all calling out tomorrow.
Yeah, and they're gonna stumble out very drunk at this point. And
What you get for hiring union.
you
know it.
one of the guy got most of the pot, but they'd called it a night. They didn't want to stay. So one of the guy won the big pot, but you got a small pot of 11 gold. So you gain 11 gold.
Coffee's on you.
What kind of coffee costs 11 gold?
I meant for the whole party, mate.
Still.
Still a lot.
I played a round of poker and I won 11 gold at the end of the night. That's a profit,
You
guys.
old people are always mad at us because you people are buying 11 gold piece coffees.
All right.
For like 10
all right.
people.
The higher the number, the better. So we want 3 successful high numbers for the devil to just hand you the thing and go, get out.
Right, well, GG, now that all the other players are gone,
Mm-hmm.
I will stop playing my violin, put
Mm-hmm.
it on my back, and I will summon my cane to my hand.
Mm-hmm.
I will bow and say, "It has been a pleasure playing for you this evening, but I shall take my leave." And then
Why-
I shall exit like a proper performer does, with flair.
Oh yeah, your
Jazz
patron's already left. Your patron's already
Exactly.
left.
And
Mhm.
none. Only you two recognize me. You just think it's some random human performer.
Yeah, Najar doesn't know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and then
I
I
don't know.
leave.
I just think, oh, that was a very nice performer.
I
Just
go
look
to
at
the bar.
Najar is like, what?
I
It's
go to the bar.
unusual for a poker night to have entertainment.
Yeah.
I get one last drink for the road, and then I take my leave.
I wish Izuna was here. She
I'm
would have
gonna
loved
try to
to
talk
get
to the
that
devil.
lady.
Since now everyone's gone, I'm gonna try to talk to him.
All right. The higher the number, the better. Basically.
I'm gonna put my cards down and just not playing, and just gonna
Well,
say.
you still need the keys off him. That's the thing.
Yeah, I'm just gonna negotiate it. Try to negotiate it.
Oh, you're not gonna play. You're trying to negotiate it.
I'm just gonna put my cards down. How many items do I have? One.
You have the wyvern poison and the pseudo dragon.
That's all I have.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because she
I
won
don't
the
have a
fireballs,
lot.
but then she got out.
So where are the other things? Does the devil all has it now?
Yeah, the devil has the
Yes.
fireball and the
I has Roll20 just gone for anyone
Yes,
else?
it has. I just got
Okay.
your connection to the
Yeah.
server
Mine's
has
still
been
here.
corrupted, so it's gone.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
Oh,
on
me
the
as
screen
well.
back here.
Same.
I'm still here.
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
gone.
Just me and Onyx still left in the system. Like ghosts in the machine.
I refreshed
next.
and it's not up anymore. Oh
Yeah,
well.
it's not reconnecting as well. I refreshed the page.
do you
that's
have
fine.
physical dice, I guess, then, Sky?
I do. Yeah, I do.
Alright, roll me that persuasion check. I'm also not getting in. So I'm gonna...
I
No, I was gonna just give it to him the right vibe, the ripen poison, and just say my
I think the
associate told me
persuasion
that.
check is for him to give the keys to you.
Yeah. It's still gonna be a persuasion check, even if you...
Okay.
Especially as you're not giving both items. I mean, come on. So roll me that d20.
Oh wait, that's a 13. So I have plus how many? I don't know. Let me see. Let me pull out my D&D Beyond. I think it should be a 14.
Alright.
Yeah, I plus 1 to persuasion, so 14.
Alright. He looks at the item and goes, the pseudo dragon and we have a deal.
Oh.
Why do you need a pseudo dragon for?
Hold on. Can I try to put one of my things on the table as well?
Sure.
Oh yeah, can I put the orb of the pearl of power?
The Pearl of Power?
Use it. Yeah.
I
Do you have anything you're not use? You're not gonna use? I mean, no one's gonna use this pearl of power.
oh well, I do have things I use, but I don't need them.
No, if you're using it, well, unless you want a pearl power, it's up to you.
How good is a Pearl of Power?
It's
Uh,
for spells.
It's
So
for
Yeah, what
spells,
else
so
is
I
it?
don't think you have any.
No, I mean, yeah, I know that, but how good is it for the spell users?
none of us are using it.
None of it using it. It's literally just
Oh,
an
okay.
item
We've
no
got
one
other
can use.
things.
Oh, never mind then. I don't
Yeah.
know my thing. Yeah.
I've got tattoos which are better than the Pearl of Power.
Yeah, I
I
got my
either need to
items
give
and
up
fine.
advantage on initiative, free
Up
shields,
to you.
I get like
or
a free
strength.
I get like a free resurrection to 1 hit point like 3 times a day.
So, you're giving up the Pearl of Power. Is there anything
Yes.
else?
Actually, do we need a Pursuit Dragon?
You're the one that wanted it.
Yes. Yes, we do.
Oh, we can give it to the dragon as his son.
Oh my gosh.
The adoptive child.
Yeah.
It's you
Oh,
guys that
I
want the
had a
pseudo
ego.
dragon. It doesn't have a value. Well, it might have a value to you guys. It might be nice.
Yeah, and I have.
You don't know
I
what
have-
he's gonna do with it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get. Oh, the Pearl of Power. I'm gonna put both on the table, and which one we'll see what he wants.
What, you're gonna put the Pearl of Power and the dragon on,
Yeah.
and then say,
Which one do you think is more suitable for the speeder?
The dragon.
Yeah, probably the dragons too.
"What do you want to take? What do you want him to take?" That's the question.
I don't care because. Well, do I want the dragon? I think
Yes.
I do. I do want the dragon. What about? the
All
Pearl
right,
of
roll a
Power?
persuasion check then. In that
Another one.
Yeah.
I put my dice away.
Can I help him in any way, or could I not?
If you put something on the table, that helps.
What else do I have? I've got healing.
Nat 20. Oh my gosh.
Well, never mind.
I rolled a
Yeah.
13 and a nat 20.
I rolled a 4. He's
This works.
Hey.
13 works.
That was pretty good.
Looks like my trying to help
And-
is being more
and
than
also the
enough.
pearl is useful to him in other ways. So he will hold out his hand, and the pearl does technically blah.
Telekinetically.
Yes, thank you. Pulls to his hand and he grabs
Yeah.
it, and
There
then
we
he just shoves you the keys.
Good doing business with
Kinetically
you.
pull the keys to my hand, just to show off.
What the heck? I mage had it back.
Yeah.
And then Nimble takes the keys.
Yeah, it just flies away. The key is basically bigger than her, so I don't think she can
The
take it.
keys are bigger than her.
He watches a knight, a psionic knight, pull the keys to him, and he just looks at you. Make a deception check, but you do have powers. He can tell that, but it's what this deception check.
I'm independent. I don't like the others.
This guy's Vec. It's been Vecna all along.
That would be a dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Yep.
He looks at you and nods. I guess for thematic purpose, it just out of game knowledge, he thinks you're a necrotic knight, not a psionic knight. If he thought you were a psionic knight, he would call all his guards in here and call up the and say, "Hey, there's a psionic knight here," because he would get a lot of favor for bringing something like that to your. So he just thinks you're a necrotic knight, and he just disappears off.
I give him a wink as he
Mission accomplished.
If he had thought you were a psionic knight, I would have had to end on a
Dun dun dun.
yeah. But no, that's the
no,
end of the
but
game.
We're fighting another Baylor, boys.
All right, so
just
that's the end of the game. It was a bit of a longer one,
Yeah.
but yeah.
We leveled